We're close enough.
The Wei Chi pieces were scattered.
Here we go.
But the guru remained calm. It's getting late, he said gently to the woodcutter. Shouldn't you be heading down the mountain? As he glanced
Why
at
are
the
we
sky,
heading down the mountain?
the woodcutter was
make love to
shocked
it?
to see how much time had passed. It couldn't have been more than 2 hours, he thought in disbelief. Feeling
That's
apologetic,
storytelling time.
he prepared to leave, worried that the guru would be annoyed with him. But when the woodcutter turned around, he nearly jumped out of his skin. The hermit guru, who had been playing Wei Chi and drinking wine, was now gone. In his place lay a shattered Wei Chi board and a heap of decaying bones.
Spooky.
The woodcutter was so scared that he dropped his bamboo basket and ran down the mountain without even looking back.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that you're
As he
well, Baron.
reached the mountain's base, he was hit with a stark realization. The quaint village he remembered had bloomed into a bustling town.
Oh, is this
with
one of those
sturdy
ancient
brick
legends
houses
where
replacing
it's
the
basically
humble
don't
thatched
fuck around with the
cottages,
Fae and hundreds of years have
and
passed
where
by?
his home once stood, only an empty wasteland
Hey,
remained.
Emerald, welcome in.
He noticed a date on the calendar that he had never seen
Yeah,
before.
this is like an
In
atypical
shock,
story
he
of
grabbed a
you stayed too
passerby
long in
and
the realm of the
urgently
Fae
asked,
and you came home and
"Excuse
everything's
me,
gone.
Can you tell me the current date and time?"
You're missing. I
As he
had
heard
so
the
much shit
answer,
going on. It was unbelievable.
His legs went weak. Everything had changed.
I think
Time
basically
had passed.
tons
and
of
his loved
cultures have these
ones
kinds of stories.
were
Like we've got
gone.
one obviously with the Fae. But then I know
No
there's one
one
about a
remembered
turtle
him
at the bottom of the
anymore.
ocean. Like there's a couple of them. It's a very
So
common
the
kind of
woodcutter
fable.
left Mount Firmament, but how is he still alive and kicking? With 100 years worth of time inside him, shouldn't he?
Your story, it's a bit far-fetched, don't you think? I mean, if I wasn't from Hongzhen, I might have fallen for it.
Oh, because you guys are so used to timey-wimey bullshit. You're like,
Well, that's the whole
this
point.
doesn't seem
The
feasible,
truth
sir.
is stranger than fiction, my friend.
Put the fire out.
Every
Emerald, I
detail
had
in that
like,
story is based on real
I had a wedding.
events.
I had 2 birthdays.
Let
And
me
I just
share
a shit
with
ton
you
of stuff. And I
the
said my
other
brain was
legend
poopy
of
for a
Mount
week. And I was like,
Firmament.
I'm not going to try streaming
For
while
deep
my brain is
within its
absolutely
sacred peaks
shitting the
lies
bed.
a powerful secret. The secret of immortality.
Oh my god, another legend of secretive immortality. How original.
We all know that Mount Firmament is the abode of the Sentinel.
Wedding was
gathering
great. Wedding was great.
Spiritual
I
energies
was
from
all
both heaven
alone.
and earth for
There was no
countless
one there
eons.
beside me.
Over time,
'Cause himself was
even
in
the mountain
the
itself
groomsmen's
has
party,
taken on the
so I
form
wasn't
of
allowed to
our
sit with them.
Majestic
I
sentinel.
got put on a table by myself.
Living in
Yeah, the nails are still
mountains for
going.
long
They've been
stretches of
clipped now because they
time,
got too long. I was
surrounded
accidentally
by
like
fresh
scratching my
air
face and
drinking
unable
from
to touch my
nature's
phone.
own bounty can add years to one's lifespan.
The hot springs will do it for you. Mine are gone.
It all
Aw.
starts
But if
with
you stop
that
picking your
game of
nose,
Wei Chi,
they'd last
one
longer.
that the woodcutter stumbled upon. Too bad those secrets have been long forgotten.
You know, all those carcinogenics existing
Gather
with all that,
around now,
all
people.
that snot
You're
in
in
them
for
nasal
the story
capacities.
of a lifetime.
Cavities. Pardon the spelling. No one is given out to about spelling here. Ooh, here we go. This is what we wanted. Hello. Hello. You're so pretty. I've missed you. I've missed you so dearly. It's been 3 weeks. It's not funny. You put a right booger on the situation. Changli. Shh. You sprained your fingers from picking your nose? Or did you actually sprain your fingers? What are you giving me? Why you gib?
I'll see you there.
Secret meeting place.
What's with the ruckus?
Hey, Abby.
Was that in
You
your
actually
hand?
sprained your fingers. What? I literally just warned you about picking your nose. Also, but genuinely, are you okay? And what did you do?
Behold Hongzhen in its entirety.
Thumb swollen on the
Next
other,
to
so...
a ring
Oh, so
and
you
hanging
can't
eaves.
cook.
When eternal
And Blister
snow
has to
thaw
cook
into
dinner
flowing
besides
streams,
getting takeaways,
let us
right? He has
reconvene.
to actually do the cooking and all the cleaning in the house, right?
Oh, I see, I see.
Right? Right? Boo. Go fucking do some shopping. And get some fucking Slimming World meals at least. Do you know what it means, Abby? I wasn't paying attention because I was booing. Yeah, boo earns exactly.
No clue at all.
Thanks. Thanks for that useful piece, Abby. You're very helpful.
I get the very last part at least. She's asking you out. Well, that's
Yay!
a fancy way to write stuff.
Yeah, okay. So, we're off on an adventure. We're off on a date. Somewhere in Hongzhen. That is the most useless description I've ever read.
And now, this next sentence. Eternal snow thaw into streams.
Is that the voice of Paimon?
What is that supposed to mean?
Fucking hope not. Maybe something to do with local folklore. Let me check.
Whoa, how did you manage to get all that hidden meaning?
Voice actor. Voice actor. I've already experienced some of the riddles,
But
yeah.
the buildings in Hongzhen all look pretty much the same. Which one exactly was she talking about?
We can find out.
Makes sense. Lead the way.
Alright, accept all. Who is the English voice actor? This is one of those annoying things. I don't think Abby's listed as to who. Okay, let's have a quick check. Male, female, rover. Yeah, Abby's not listed. Come on, Wuthering Waves voice actor cast list. Okay. Accept all because I've been incognito, so I don't care. Alright, where is. No. I'm doing one more search. Who is Abby?
The impatient ones will fall
Voice
right into our lap.
Actor. Waves English. It's also a voice that my brain's not clicking with either. Not list. Yeah, no, it's not listed. Unless I go to behind the voice actor, and we're doing accept all, and we're going to look search for Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves. All right, we've got the full cast here. Is Abby listed? Nope. There's no listing for who Abby's voice actor is. So, there you go. Unknown currently. Hey, Pop, welcome in. Birthdays go okay? Yeah, they went grand. I had to leave one of them a bit early, though. Because...
Huh?
I ordered,
How did she disappear like that?
a mozzarella
Wait,
buffalo
Are you that legendary rover who saved
thing,
Jinzhou?
and the fucking thing, was covered in onions, so it made me
What
sick.
can I do for you? Well, you've come to the right person. I'm
Ooh,
here to
travel
compile
guide.
a new travel
But how are
guide
you,
for
Pop?
Hongzhen. Next door ring and hanging eaves. Oh, I
What,
know where that is. You'll need to stand on the
tallest
tallest building in
okay.
Hongzhen to see what you're looking for.
Yeah, it's funny because I ordered no onions on my burger. But that didn't translate to, oh, probably shouldn't put all, I didn't know there was onions in the fucking salad. I didn't know there was a salad. I ordered mozzarella. I was very disappointing. I got 3 tiny fucking balls of mozzarella, and then there's a dump load of salad, which was smothered in onions, and I was just like, okay, cool, thanks guys. But the burger was great. And then... Yeah, wait, the wedding. And who was the other birthday? Don't think we did much for the other birthday. I think we just hung out. Oh no, we had cake and stuff like that. Yeah, no, my brain's just absolutely shit. It sounds shite. Yeah, it was a shite. Like, because usually when you order mozzarella, buffalo mozzarella in like a restaurant, they give you like half of like a giant ball of mozzarella. And this was like, no, these things came out of fucking Tesco's. The tallest building.
It's on the northeast side of the town. Can't miss it.
And I've
You'll
been
see it once you get there.
starting an anime binge.
Hey, that person earlier.
Getting through some stuff.
That was Lady Changli, right?
Usually pesto comes with
I
it.
saw you talking to her.
Usually it's olive oil and like herbs rather than pesto. Because like it's more Italian, you know, and they comes with like maybe some tomatoes and a little bit of green, but like it didn't even come with tomatoes for God's sake.
I can't help but feel envious. I wish I could speak to her like you
yeah,
did.
I've been binge watching
But
some
she
anime, so I watched
refuses to
all
do interviews with the Pioneer
4
Association.
seasons of Overlord.
Plus, I doubt we
I
have
really enjoyed
anything
that.
in
It was a great
common to
anime.
talk about anyway. As Master
What's the
Swen
pool
Yao's
stream? Exactly,
disciple,
Emerald. What
she
is the pool
excels
stream?
in the
It's
arts of
special.
politics and diplomacy. Her travels have taken
You'll
her
find
across
out
the
if you
4
put points
seas.
into it.
And as Secretary General, she has commanded respect from all who cross her path.
Really?
Yeah, and she came all the way to Jinzhou to help out Magistrate Jinxi
But
for the sake of peace
yeah, I
in
finished
Huanglong.
I binge watched all
She's
4
been
seasons of
working
Overlord
tirelessly behind the scenes
in like a
since
week.
then,
I thoroughly
fully
enjoyed.
dedicated
5
to her
stars
task.
out of 5. Would recommend.
How could anyone not revere such a
Then I
selfless act?
watched a show that I thought was an
could've sworn
anime,
I
but it
just
actually was
saw
just an
her.
animated
Where
TV
did she
show.
go?
Um,
I wish I could take one more look.
called My Damon. Interesting concept. Basically, Pokemon, but they're formed from highly specialized irradiated particles. The main character has one stuck inside his head, and it will eventually hatch and kill him. But he has a pet one, and it's like it's a more gruesome side of Pokemon. You have Damon tamers, and they do some dirty work, and you know they hunt other Damons and stuff like that. So. You see, there's a new Highlander. There's a new Highlander? Hold on. Is it Henry Cavill? Jesus, he gets around. Yeah, Henry Cavill. Like, he dropped out of the Warhammer thing, which makes me nervous. But I'm also kind of like... Like, I understood him dropping out of... Oh, what was it? That fucking... The Witcher. Because of creative differences. Sorry, I gotta scratch my nose. I understand him dropping out of that one because of the... We saw what happened with the writing in that show. It was awful. You see, here's the thing, Emerald. There are other people who are involved with that project who are big Warhammer fans, and also Games Workshop does have some overview on it, so I wouldn't imagine that they would deviate too far, because it's one of those things of, if you're making a Warhammer, there is like 30-40 years of lore, and if you retcon shit, the fans will riot. So, you know, if you retcon stuff, they get pretty pissy. So I'm like, I will see how the Warhammer show is, and then decide whether or not it was a correct case of, like with The Witcher, or not. Are you sure you're just here for a travel guide? Yeah, I know, right? Watch the Ungentlemanly Warfare thing based on true story. Yes, I haven't seen it yet, but I watched Overlord. Overlord is basically a dude in a video game, and the video game is shutting down, and he decides to basically stay around for the last hurrah as the game's being shut down, and the game shuts down, and then he opens his eyes and he's not signed out of the game. All his admin controls are gone. He's basically been teleported to a fantasy world, and but he's like a level 100 character, and he can use like ridiculous levels of magic, and the world just like isn't ready for that, so he's just like, I guess I'll go conquer the world. It's pretty funny. They did what I loved about Overlord was they did the whole thing of the main field lead lead female character is in love with the main character, like, in a ridiculous way. But it was done in a way that he jokingly... She's an NPC that serves in his tower castle thing, and he jokingly changed her settings just as the game ended. And now that he can't access the admin console, he can't turn it off, and he's horrified by it, and he's trying to avoid it the whole way through the series. And I'm like, okay, I'm okay with this. It's a good twist on it, you know what I mean?
What can I help you with?
Riddles. Tell me
when
solutions.
Snow thaw into streams?
Then I also, then there was my
You're
My
not
Day
from
month. That was his
around
TV
here,
show. Would
I
recommend
bet.
it. I'm basically doing like
When we say that in Hangzhen, we mean the Xichen
things that only
of
have
Wei.
one seasons that are
Early
less,
afternoon,
like 13
the
episodes or
warmest
less,
hours of a day.
or
Legend
TV shows
tells of
with
a
multiple
visitor who
seasons but
ventured
are
here
again
some
13 episodes or
centuries
less.
ago.
I'm trying to like binge
Back
watch a
then,
ton of it.
local villagers were struggling with no firewood due to heavy snow.
I also
This
watched
visitor
all 3
opened up a
seasons
path
of Mob
with their
Psycho.
forte and diverted a hot spring
100.
to
I didn't
provide
realize that was done by the
warmth
same
and
guy who did
People
One Punch
say
Man,
it
so I was
once a
delighted about
stunning
that.
sight,
But
with
then
mist
afterwards, I
and
unfortunately
ice
found
flowing
out that one of
westward
the
down
characters
streams,
is
as
voiced
if
by an
many
asshole who's
celestial
currently
beings were
in the
returning
news,
to
so I'm not
sea.
going to bring up to
Now
kind
the
of put a bummer
site
on it.
has
But I still enjoyed
unfortunately
I
disappeared,
watched the show
but
before
the saying
I found this
sticks.
out, so
We use it
I
to
enjoyed the show
describe
anyway.
time
I would give
in
that
local
one
speech.
a... Did I give that a 4 or a 5 star? I would say a 4 star out of 5. So generally how my rating goes for anime is 5 star is I consumed the entirety of the content that was available, and I'm frustrated that there's none left because I just want more. Give me more. Why are you doing this? Why isn't there more episodes out? That's 5 star. That, like, I have to watch more. Give me more. 4 is generally it was really good, but it's kind of like there was something about it that was like it's been done before, or I could probably put it down and come back to it. Like I don't have to absolutely watch everything at once. I'm like, that was good, that was enjoyable. I wouldn't need to binge watch it, or it's something that I've seen before similar but was done well. You know what I mean? It's nothing kind of that makes me want more. 3 is kind of like it's fine. It didn't make me want to stop watching, but like it's fine. It's not innovative. You know, it's fine. It's something to stick on in the background. 2 is it's meh. It's meh. I don't have a problem watching it, but I wouldn't really recommend it. You know what I mean? 2 is you done fucked up on something. And then 1 star, I generally don't give 1 stars. I tend to give half stars because the option for 0 isn't available. So 1 or less is this is a giant pile of shite, and I cannot not recommend this any more than I could possibly do so. I actually watched one. It was what was it called? Goodbye World, or Good Night World, I think it was. That got half a star because I couldn't give it 0. I really don't give a shit about the plot. The whole thing was that one of the characters, the father character, was an abusive, horrendously abusive asshole. He would verbally abuse, he would degrade, he would physically beat his wife and children. His actions directly led to the death of his daughter, which he basically summed up at her funeral of, well, how was I supposed to know that was going to happen? Oh, worse than a Karen. And then, like, he doesn't change. He still beats people. His personal assistant does something wrong. Like, not a member of his family. His personal assistant does something wrong. And she says, I am ready to receive my beating, sir. Like, he beats other people up. And the premises of why he continued to treat people that way was so that in the future, when he goes to make a noble sacrifice, his son won't hesitate to kill him to make the sacrifice go off and save the world. And I'm just like, no. No. They made it into this big emotional thing, and I was like, no. You are a horrible piece of shit. And you alone have ruined, like, the overarching concept would have been good, but this one character was so deplorably horrible it ruined the entire show and made every single thing about the show just... It was a show about an abuser who never repented in his ways. Ever. I don't... Exactly. I was just like, no thank you. That was... I think it was Goodbye or Good Night World. Don't watch that. It's a pile of trash. And then I'm currently watching... I'm watching or I've just finished Darwin's Game. It's a Battle Royale game. So it's probably gonna get a 3. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like, it's a Battle Royale game. Yeah. Like, it's been done 1,000 times. You know, main character accidentally gets pulled in, doesn't want to kill people.
Well, it's what Grandpa Zoe tells everyone.
You get a special
I
power when
haven't
you
seen
join
it
the
with
game.
my own eyes, but when it comes to
You
stories
can do
like this
PvP in
one,
real life. Like,
they're usually made up.
it's not uniquely original. It's fine. I don't have a problem with the action sequences or the acting or the voice acting or the animation, but like, there's nothing special about it. You know what I mean? It's been done. There's no unique plot twist. Yeah.
Not that
I'm
I
fine
don't
watching it.
want
Like,
to
that's what I said. That's
believe,
where threes
but-
come in. Is like, yeah, it was good,
Oh,
but like,
you were
there's nothing
listening to
unique
one
about
of
it.
his
It's been done
stories
before.
earlier too, right? What did
Is
you
Mr.
think?
Sub up? I don't know. Don't give that man a sub. He's not
Really?
even cooking when you've
So
got 2
you're into
sprained hands.
stories
He
and
doesn't
anecdotes
deserve a
too?
sub. He can feck off.
Grandpa Zoe's great-grandfather was a descendant of the first inhabitants of Hongzhen.
I should probably
He grew
listen
up
to these
hearing
characters
stories
ish, kind
about
of in the
Mount
side. What
Firmament.
else did I watch?
Recently, he heard Madam Magistrate had resolved the crisis, so he decided
Oh!
to visit and learn
There was a
more about
great
his
one,
roots.
actually, Emerald. I know you're not a
People
huge
in
anime
town
person,
are
but I'd actually
curious
recommend this
about
one to
the
you. It's
outside
called The
world and
Grim
how they are
Variations.
perceived. Grandpa
Check tomorrow,
Zoe
I'll
was
pay for it
happy
with
to
his
answer
card.
their
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
questions
Use his own money to
and
pay
has
for it.
unknowingly become popular among them. Before he knew it, everyone was coming to talk to him.
Yeah, it's exactly that. The Grimm Variations is a 6-episode anime about the Brothers Grimm telling their little sister stories from the Brothers Grimm fairy tale. But they're the Grimm Variations. It's an alternate telling of the story. So I'm going to give spoilers, but the first episode is Cinderella. And it's set in Japan. Old Japan, I'm not quite sure. It was like they had cars, so like, but maybe like 1900s Japan. No, that was World War II. So I don't know. I would say it was probably after World War II Japan, right? Setting. And Cinderella, and her father, they bring in the father marries a prostitute and brings the 2 daughters with them, and the father dies, the stepmother falls sick, the Cinderella's kept basically as a slave for the twin sisters. I'm not sure if it's colonial. I don't think they were colonized at that point. No, specifically it was set in Japan, but Cinderella is a fucking psychopath and has been manipulating everyone around her to make her look like the victim so that she can torture her sisters. She killed her father by cutting the brakes in his car because he was going to get rid of the sisters. She poisoned the stepmom, and she completely ruined the reputation of the sisters. At the very end of it, she gets married to the prince. And she's talking about, oh, I guess I have a new toy to play with. And it ends, and I'm like, oh, God. So that's what it is. It's a variation on the telling of the story. And they're not always set in the past. Like, one's set futuristically and stuff like that. So the Grimm Variations, 6 episodes. I would recommend them. They were quite fun. Turned into a storytelling
It's
session.
funny to hear outsiders describe my hometown.
But yeah, I like
Hongzhen,
stuff that
as
does that.
mysterious.
It's like, this is something you
You're
know and
just
you're
a
familiar with,
normal
but let's
place
put a
with our
really
own
dark,
quirks.
evil twist on it.
Especially lately, with so many people from Jinzhou coming on some kind of
Man.
expedition.
I actually had to look up one of the
They're
fables
obsessed
because
with
it was
us.
the,
Like we're some
the
kind of
musicians
ancient
of
relics.
Bremen. I didn't
Can you
know that
believe
one.
They actually asked
It was
if
the
our
one where,
Pavo plums have magical powers.
A donkey,
Time truly
a dog,
is
a cat, and a
formidable
rooster.
force.
decide that they don't want to work anymore and they're going to go off together and form a musical band and become musicians. But the characters in the variations were humans, but they were set in like a futuristic post-apocalyptic Wild West scenario. And it was 4 ladies. So I was like, oh, okay.
What do you want? I've done nothing wrong.
Suspicious. I just wanted advice on this riddle, kind sir.
Well, you're just asking for directions. Sorry, I'm not a local. Can't help you there.
Almost sounds like Joey Wheeler.
You were the one talking to Lady Changli earlier.
It,
Aren't you?
not him. What's wrong? Are you a fan? Are you a super
If I
fan
were
of
you,
Changli?
I'd steer clear of her. She's a deceitful woman who enjoys toying with people's hearts.
I don't care.
Cunning villain who will manipulate you without you even knowing it.
She can manipulate me any way she wants.
Haven't you heard? She left her government job to come here, to this small town. There's got to be a reason behind it. I
Oh
heard
no,
she
he's one of
chose to
these
quit her
conspiracy
job.
theorists.
But I bet she messed up back in the capital and got demoted here as
Yeah, it's not
punishment.
nice to badmouth people. You're literally just spewing shit, Mabadook.
Then I guess you've also been fooled by her looks.
Don't be
That woman will
lied
stop
to
at
by the
nothing to get
false
what she
narrative
wants,
of the
while
media.
you
The
remain
media are
oblivious
lying
her
to
true
you.
intentions.
False
By the
news.
time you catch on, you'll already be caught in her trap. Hey, wait a minute. Has she actually achieved
It's all
anything
been done by
substantial
space
during her time in
lasers.
Jinzhou? Or did Madame Magistrate just fall for her clever words and let her slack off?
The president is actually a
I
lizard.
see you're underestimating
This is all
Changli's
this guy
trickery.
reminds me of.
I heard she tricked that VIP guest of Jinzhou into going to Mount Firmament. Just think about how dangerous that place was.
That's me, by the
She
way.
must have been afraid
That's,
of him getting too close to Madame Magistrate and ruining her plans.
that's me. He's literally
What a sinister
telling
woman.
me a conspiracy theory
Fortunately,
about me.
That guest was a skilled fighter, and he managed to escape unharmed. I hope you don't mind my frankness. Just giving some advice, because you look pretty
You look
innocent
pretty innocent and gullible.
and, gullible. And not from Jinzhou, judging by your outfit. Right?
Wow. Dude. Oh, this guy. No problem, Emerald, alright? Take it easy. Thank you for popping in. Alright, have a good night. Fucking conspiracy theorist enough job that this guy is. Oh man, alright, people call me Rover. I'm not gonna tell him I'm the VIP because he'll just make up a bunch of other shenanigans. Or does he know that I'm the VIP? Hold on. Yeah, take him on.
Oh, shoot. I completely forgot about something I need to do. Sorry, gotta run.
He knows who I am. Gotta run. Stands there. Oh, did he actually run away? I think he actually ran away. He realized who I was.
Hey, why are the people here so divided about Changli?
Oh, there's always conspiracy theories about people. She doesn't seem to have ill intent.
You humans make everything so complicated.
I really, really side myself with
Well,
Abby.
At least now we know what she wanted to say.
Oh god, that's text box is awful. Let's meet at the highest place in Hongzhen in the early afternoon. Cool.
No, that's much easier to understand. Why does she have to make it a whole riddle?
Because riddles are fun. But I really hate riddles.
I'm getting sleepy again.
It's a whole case of I can understand the appeal of riddles, just not my
Nice
cup
to
of
see
tea.
you again.
I
How are
really
you
like
liking
this lady.
Hongzhen so far?
It's bustling with life. I really like it.
The crisis at Mount Firmament has been resolved, and the waterway between Jinzhou and Hongzhen is open once again.
She's a very elegant lady.
As a result, there has been an increase in visitors from Jinzhou, making the town more lively than before. With the chaos subsiding, our
Doggy.
town and city are now reconnected, allowing
yeah,
residents
that's
to
not
live
very
and
much.
work in peace.
Overlord, Mob Psycho.
We owe you a
My
debt
daemon.
of gratitude, Rover, for
Good
your
night,
efforts in clearing the remaining effects of
world.
temporal disruptions in Mount Firmament over the past few days.
Oh, my uncle from another world. That's the other one that I just finished as well. That one was great. It's so funny. I enjoy it. That one. I would give that a 4 because out of 5 because it's not something that like I watched it and I enjoyed it and it was something more unique to like a variation of what I've seen, but it's not specifically like, oh my god, I have to watch more of this. You know what I mean? It's not Full Metal Alchemist. It's not Attack on Titan. It's not, you know, it is a good anime with a funny twist and it's enjoyable. And I would recommend it to people. All right, I'm just doing my part.
We're all indebted to you, Hongzhen and its people alike.
But after that,
there's
I'm not quite
anything
sure what
you
I'll be
need,
watching.
Don't hesitate to ask.
Clicks on my phone.
I couldn't
'Cause I
help
think I'll
but
literally
notice
just
you've been
finish
asking
Darwin's
around.
game.
Is there something you need assistance with?
So let me check.
Xingyi and Changli have a mutual trust as acquaintances. It should be fine to ask Xingyi instead.
Why did it be suddenly echoey when we're thinking? We've never done that before. That's a new thing, and it's kind of annoying. Alright, I'm
see.
just going to quickly do my check-ins.
That sounds like something Changli would do.
Then the Zone Zero, I got the police officer
Even
lady.
though we're
I
not
got
that
the lady with the
close,
nice cake for an ass.
I know
so
a
I'm
bit
quite happy
about
with
her
that.
personality.
And then I'm going to save up for...
She wouldn't just hand over something that
it's Jane
symbolizes
Doe.
her identity to anyone.
The thighs on that lady
especially when
are glorious beyond all comprehension, so I'm going to save up for that character next. Right, did I get my check-ins? I did. And I'll check the other thing. Especially what? Let me grab... Do I got Netflix on my phone?
I think it would be better for her to tell you personally.
I basically just want to see if I can pull
The
up my
magistrate's
list of
counselor is shrouded in mystery, and her motives are often hard to decipher. When she wants something done,
Okay, but I don't have
it's
Netflix on my
never
phone.
as
I was
straightforward
going to use
as
it
it
to like
seems.
check and see what was on
and
next
few
on my
can
list.
grasp the true meaning behind her plans.
Like I do have a bunch of stuff like
the rumors and
My Hero
controversies surrounding
Academia,
her
and Dr.
never
Stone,
cease.
and
But she seems unfazed.
Demon Slayer. There's a bunch of other ones that come out, but
However,
I'm basically specifically
I believe one has
limiting
to get
myself
involved
to
personally to truly understand
anime that have
Changli's
seasons
intentions,
of 13
regardless
episodes
of public
to try and
opinion.
get through a lot of it. My plans exactly.
About the river. It seems
I mean, or I could
you
just,
have
you know, start
already
watching
figured
One
it
Piece
out by
and
yourself.
maybe get through
But
that
remember,
in like 2 years or
It's
something.
not just about the answer, but also what she wants you to understand.
Indeed, totally. I have been paying attention to this
Then-
rambling. It's fine.
If you'll excuse me. If there's
You're
anything else you
excused.
need here in Hongzhen, please do not hesitate to let me know.
Oh man, I gave myself a caffeine overdose today. It was kind of funny. I had my coffee, and then himself got up, and I was like, "Do you want me to get you a basic bitch?" So a basic bitch is our code word for Starbucks. And he was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Are you not getting anything?" And I was like, "All right, I'll get a venti latte." And then like I drank my venti latte, and then I just sat there in my chair, and it was like, if you've ever seen like there's like videos of like dudes sitting in their chair and their eyes are like wide open, they're practically like slumping, becoming one with the chair, and then like you see inside the person's mind and it's like they're going at like light speed through existence, and that was basically what my brain was doing on caffeine. And I was just like, how do I stop the effects of caffeine? And it was just like, you don't. You kind of just sit there and deal with it until, you know, you stop feeling like you want to explode. So so what I'll do is I will not be having caffeine tomorrow to try and help me. Because what happened was I had my caffeine tablet to wake me up, and then I had my cup of coffee, and then I had a venti latte on top of that. That's way too much caffeine for me. Right, we're over here somewhere probably. That's not it. Just a ring and hang leaves. Like, I feel like this would be the perfect place. Let's do a ring and hanging leaves. We're stuck. We're stuck. Like, I feel like that's it. You know what I mean? A ring and hanging eaves. So maybe not. Maybe this is the obvious place next to a ring. Maybe this is it? Can I talk to you? I Okay, not the guy I was looking for. I'm gonna quickly skip through this. Ooh, that's not meant to do. Sorry, sir. A ring and hanging leaves. I said that one looked like... Oop, didn't even go in the water. That looked like the obvious one. Yeah, it's like the recommendations for when you're having too much, like when you've absolutely ruined yourself with caffeine, the recommendation is basically sit tight, drink some water, and good luck. Hang on to your butt. And I'm like, that's not really helpful.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Yeah, I feel like this is the perfect place for it, but I'm gonna go up. Oh, maybe. I feel like it's just that thing down there. Yeah, okay, it's down. So. Come on, trigger, you son of a bitch. Listener, give me more info. I don't want to Google this. We're only just into it. Like, obviously I can just go in here. But it's not this one. Maybe it is? Maybe it's underground. No, it's telling me to go back outside. Alright. It's just being silly. Because, like, usually it's like, oh, if you're feeling, like, nauseated, you can do X, Y, and Z. This is just... I assume it's here and it's just not triggering. Or maybe I have to talk to the kid or something? Nope. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna have to Google. I feel like I'm being stupid. What is this? It is Immortal Blaze. Alright, and accept. Yeah, cool. Don't care. Oh, it's literally... Okay, I was right. It's on a building. Because they said it was, like, next to the tall eaves or something like that. It's probably this building now. Up you go. Find the tiles. Tall... Ooh, nope. Alright. Find the tallest building. It says to go down, though. I wish I hadn't closed that so early. Alright. I feel like I'm just being stupid. History. Where's the history button on this fucking thing? History. Okay. Consent. Yeah, maybe taller? Maybe up here? Oh, okay, it's up here. Alright, I'm just being silly. It's fine. A bit edits, welcome in. How are you doing?
I guess.
Wow, it's really huge
okay,
now that we look at it.
Or the other one below would have made perfect sense, to be totally honest. That was easy to find, yeah. It's like, they did say the tallest building. But if you had gone away and come back, you would have been like, what the fuck was I doing?
It does look quiet. Should be a nice place for meetings. Getting sleepy again.
Eepy. Not even sleepy, it's eepy. Is this game that really good because I keep seeing ads about it? I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Currently, out of the gacha games that I have played and am playing, this is my top rated one. So it's number 1 will be Wuthering Waves. Number 2 is currently Zenless Zone Zero. Number 3 is Honkai Star Rail. Then there would be Honkai Star Rail, then Reverse 1999, then Genshin, then AFK Journey, and then last is probably what's that one called? Honkai Impact Third. That's my rating at the moment. So yeah, this is my favorite one so far. I will warn you that if you are interested in getting, I don't know if they fixed it, but the first, like, because I did a review on, like, the first 2 hours of gameplay is a huge exposition dump with terminology that you're just not going to understand. And I can understand completely if people don't want to go through that. But they have included a skip button if you just want to get into the combat, which is a lot better than most games. They don't have skip buttons. You have to sit there through hours and hours of yapping. Boop. And you can beat up pigeons. Right. Ooh. What was that? Might be in a graphical glitch. Okay. And I need to do 1, 2, 3. So 1. Here we go. Let's move time forward. My plan is I'm going to be doing polls for the character. I will show you. The current character is Changli, whose story we are currently doing. I have 90 polls actually saved up for Changli, and then I have also got 17 of these naturally, so we will try for the weapon, and then we will be pulling a Changli when we finish her story. If we don't finish her story by the time stream's up, which is, we should, right? 3 hours should be enough to do this side quest. She's a great character. I want to have a fire team with her, Encore, and Mortefi on it. So I've been building up, like, Mortefi's pretty much done. I've been building up Encore, and then basically all I have to do is focus on Changli. They have, the characters are very well endowed, both male and female, and they are great assets to the team. There she is. Are you just standing there watching me? Okay, no. Look how pretty this lady is.
Apologies for my delay.
I also was not planning on playing Zenless Zone Zero, but I was willing. I always give, like, it a try because it's free to play, right? And because I've never played, it's been compared to Digimon Cyber Sleuth and also, what's the other one? Persona. And then the combat is basically, like, supposedly like fighting games, like Tekken and stuff like that. I would say it's not like Tekken at all, and it's nowhere in comparison to Wuthering Waves, but because I had very little knowledge and expectation about the game, I went in and I just really enjoyed the art style, the music, and the humor. They've encouraged me to, like, I'd be willing to go play a Persona game now, or, you know, try out Digimon Cyber Sleuth, because I wasn't kind of interested in those styles of games. But after playing Zenless Zone Zero, I'm just like, okay, no, it's if anything else, it's made me want to play other styles of games that I had originally dismissed. But the music in it's fantastic. I can't wait until they actually bring it out officially, like on YouTube Music, so I can actually fucking listen to the stuff in the background. Great soundtrack.
Thank you for
oh my god
my invitation.
If those moved any faster and any higher, she would have given herself black eyes.
Oh? And what makes you think so?
Oh,
Those
I love the way her
tokens from
hair is
Vinci.
cut and then put into a ring.
It was your idea, was it not?
So, you've guessed it.
Oh man.
Sorry, Rover. Jinzhou faced multiple threats back then, and we had to be cautious. We did not intend to inconvenience you. I regret our lack of hospitality.
It's okay. Jin Shi explained your reasons. Yes, the Dragon Lady did tell us what was going on.
I owe you an apology in person.
Oh, himself had a huge
this time
Warhammer fight this weekend.
I just wanted to see you.
And it was World
The
Eaters
brilliant
versus
mind that
Imperial
always understood
Fists, I
my
think?
unspoken words.
And he won, so he was delighted, but he had a big game.
I am very grateful you decided to come.
And I obviously packed away my diamond darts to use the table, so the diamond dart will be back out. I'm gonna wait. I ordered a... So, for painting as well, for like painting Warhammer, I have a... It's an arch light. So the idea is that it's like, think of like half a McDonald's arch. That has an LED strip in it. And the idea is you can mount like your phone or your camera on top of the arch and not impede your hands or like your viewpoint for painting and stuff like that. However, because of the way the diamond art sheets work, They have a layer of very strong adhesive that's preserved under a sheet of plastic. So obviously you take the sheet of plastic off to put the diamonds on, but the light reflects severely off the layer of glue, and it makes it very hard to get the lighting right. I'm basically recording me doing them, and I'm going to clip them into a sped up video of just putting all the diamonds in like super quickly, because I think that'd be really fun and cute. But I want to wait until my light panel turns up. That way it's basically, it's light, but it comes up from underneath, so it illuminates the entire thing without actually causing the sheen. And it's on the way. I might get it this week, I might get it next week by the looks of it. But that is the plan. I've got a bunch of cool Pokemon ones and stuff like that that I want to do that I think would be great fun. Oh my god, excuse me. What's the deal this time? Are we beating up another monster? Yes. Yeah, look at me. Hero pose, ready to go.
Apologies for giving you that impression, Rover. That's not how we treat our saviors.
Are we getting a bathhouse?
I merely have a few questions.
Oh,
and I was
okay.
wondering
I
if
thought
you
she was
may
going to
have
maybe
the
give us
answers.
like a tea ceremony in a bathhouse because we're in a hot springs
Does
area.
this game of Weichi look familiar to you, Rover?
Ugh, Weichi. I don't want to play Weichi. I want to go bathhouse. Like, no, it doesn't look familiar. Why would this one specific game look familiar to me?
I see. There is a local tale about the secret of immortality being hidden on Mount Firmament. Have you heard about it?
Yes. I have a feeling it ties in with your character, seeing as you're a phoenix.
Yes. I have a slightly different version of this tale to share.
Okay. Do tell.
Centuries ago, a Taoist cultivator met an enigmatic visitor on Mount Firmament. Despite their age difference, they soon became friends and often played Weichi together. One day, a woodcutter stumbled upon them, having lost his way home. Their game mesmerized him so much that he didn't notice the red tie on his basket, rotting away. Panicked, he bumped into the Weichi board.
Why did he bump into the table if he didn't notice it?
Despite the interruption, the visitor remained unfazed. They offered the woodcutter some tea, then guided him down the mountain, shielding him from dangerous temporal disruptions.
Okay.
After that, the visitor disappeared. Many years later, the Taoist cultivator became a legendary hermit guru. Upon returning to Mount Firmament in his final years, he reunited with that elusive visitor.
And I'm assuming the elusive visitor was actually us.
The two resumed their unfinished game. People believe the visitor shared their secret of immortality through cleverly placed Weichi pieces as a final parting gift.
Well, that's a down arrow. Maybe it's the Konami code. That, I don't know. You mean this particular game right here?
And no. This game is missing the final 20 moves. It is unfinished. That was a bit different from what you heard before, I guess. The story changed over time, infused with fantasy in each retelling.
That's basically how legends and myths are born, aren't they? They're based somewhat factual.
Slowly losing their truth as they're passed down.
There was a word after that sentence and I forgot what it was. Never mind. You know what I mean? There's always some like semblance of truth to like legends and myths and stuff like that, even if they've been construed by history. That's why some of like the fables are like they're lessons that can be taught over time, regardless of which generation they're from.
Precisely. The legend may be shrouded in myth, but that game of Weichi was real. Embedded within its records lies a cryptic message. This game record can solve the crisis of time.
Oh, my shower's still broken.
From what I know, Only the Sentinel in its prime
So the
has
shower,
the power to
it began with the
manipulate
shower
time
and it's going to end
through
with the
its
shower.
possession of a
The
complete
shower went on fire
temporal mandate.
last year. So we
For
got
us mere
all the electrics in the
mortals,
house redone.
Controlling
All of them.
time is
Every room.
indeed
Need to move out for a
similar
month.
to gaining immortality.
And so the electrics were
As the
done.
records state,
Still having
it
problems
only
with the shower.
reveals itself when Mount Firmament
New shower.
emerges.
New
But
shower.
how it ties
Still
to the
having issues with the
temporal
shower.
mandate remains an enigma.
We blew out the
At least for
fuse
now.
on the RC board. Are basically like, oh, you're not actually supposed to have it at this. You're not actually supposed to have it at max level all the time. It just burns out. It's like, oh, okay, it's fine. We'll keep it at middle level. That's fine. Still broken. We're just like, dude. It's gotten to the point now where like we've told the electrician
Yes,
that did the work
we may find a
that
way
he needs to
heal
come and
them.
fix it, and this is the last time we're calling him about it,
But
because otherwise we're calling a different
our
electrician and we're
chances
having
are
the
looking
entire work
slim.
that was done in the house inspected,
That game record
because like
could
that's the
just
only
hold
other
my
logical thing
teacher's
is that like
memories,
the work
not any
wasn't
real
done
value.
correctly. So
I
yeah,
am presenting this as merely a personal request.
it'll get fixed.
I am planning to go
Thankfully
find
all we
that
had to do
record.
pay for was the
Would you
house
please
electricals,
join
which
me?
needed to be done anyway to prevent fires. Only you can prevent house fires. But getting your electrics redone. And then the shower was old anyway and probably need to be replaced. So, but now that we've eliminated all that, it's like, okay, shit's still broken. So now we're not paying for anything that they come to check up on and fix, because it's like, no, we've told you about this problem and you've still not fixed it. We're not paying anymore. You can fucking come and do it.
Thank you for lending me
I was
a
also a
hand.
very good girl.
I promise
my
it will be
taxes
worth your
are.
while.
I'm waiting on my accountant to get back to me. My taxes are almost basically done as well. So. Alright.
Splendid.
Alright. How about we set off? Might as well. It's early in the day.
Very well.
I just want to.
Let's meet on the gallery.
just wanna
road
have a shower.
outside Hongzhen.
Without the shower cutting out.
I still have some preparations to
like
do.
halfway
Please,
through.
go ahead. I'll
Like-
join you later.
It's getting to the point where we're afraid to shower. You know what I mean? Because the power just keeps blowing, and it's like, dude, if I'm soaked up, I'm not going to like get downstairs. Because if you go all the way downstairs and then out through the back garden into the garage to get the switch, like, it's not happening, bro. I might as well just wash in the sink. Don't judge me for killing that pigeon. Wait, how close am I to that? It's over there. So we're going up the side of this building, maybe? We'll go this way. Also, Wuthering Waves. There's going to be a longer development cycle, so... Wuthering Waves announced the date of their 1.1, which is what we're in now. Then Zenless Zone Zero announced that their launch date for their game was going to be on the same day. So, Wuthering moved their 1.1 date a week earlier.
Rover, you're here.
And then Zenless put their live stream event on the same day. And we're like, guys, piss off. But it means that this was a 5-week development cycle instead of a 6-week development cycle, which means 1.2 won't come out for... I believe it's 7 weeks, because they have to make up that extra week that they lost on development, and then it'll
Well,
go back to its regularly,
As the
regularly
Wayfinder,
scheduled
I do know a couple
time.
of
It'll be fine.
shortcuts.
All right,
The
show me the
notes
way,
only
Miss Wayfinder.
provided a vague idea of where the game record is. I've determined the most likely location on my last
Okay, so we're
visit.
trying to find the last 20 pieces.
We'll be heading there. See if we can find anything new.
Okay, you've been there
After dealing with those artificers, I ruled out the other locations on my way to join you. But one can only do so much alone. This is why I need your help.
I'm very good at finding things.
How reliable. Then let's get going.
That was a big pause. I feel like that was a big pause. All right, onwards. Causing mayhem. Well, I should probably show you how my characters are doing. So, I've gotten them. I had a problem where I didn't realize I could level up my characters to level 80. So I was struggling for a while, but I finally did. I got them to level 80. I've got the weapon that they've got to level 80. I've got proper sets. I don't worry about the substats. My thing is I'm going to do the main stats. Should be correct. And it's 4, 3, 3, and then 1, 1 is what I'm using. And they're all leveled up now. So that's... And then what I'm working on at the moment is these. But because I can only do the world bosses a certain amount of time, I'm limited. But I'll just get the other resources in the meantime. I'm basically going to wait until I pull Changli and then work on leveling her up to like 80 and stuff like that. But I think it's done for Mortefi and Kelcharo as well. Kelcharo still needs to level up. Do I have money to level you up? I do. Constantly running out of money. But I did manage to get... And yeah, I've got one here left, I think. Yeah, money, and I think I ran out of wave plates earlier on. Other than that, I've been working on Encore. She has access to level 80 now. I got a new weapon for her, so I've been working on that. I think her creatures are fine. Let's see, should we crit, attack, fusion, and then attack and attack? Yeah. So it's literally just these, which is the same for the main 3 characters I'm using, and then her weapon, and then her level. But I'm going to finish off Kelcharo first, because that's the main team that I use. And then my plan is that I want to... So the only healer in the game I have is Baiji. I'm not interested, I don't like how she plays. So I'm basically thinking of doing Yuan Wu into the electric team to replace Mortefi. And then have a fire team with Mortefi, Encore, and then Changli if we get her. Yeah, so have an electric team, have a fire team.
About that
and then my
structure.
thing is I want to make a
It
wind
looks
team.
Familiar.
I want to bring the general back into play. But I just don't really have a team for him. And then I would love to get a Spectro team for Jinshi. I like doing elemental stuff, especially for like challenges, and then like just have my roaming around team as whatever the hell I want for fun. But there's only 2 Spectro characters at the moment, which is the main character and Jinshi. And then the wind characters are Jiyan, boop, 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 and Yang and Alto, and I don't like either of those characters. It also has to be a case of I have to like the characters that I'm playing with. You know what I mean? Like, I like Kelcharo, I like Mortefi, I like Yingling. I love Encore, she's so fucking adorable. She's killing people with murderous sheep, okay? And then she's exploding when she gets angry. She's the perfect representation for autism. Has tons of plushies and gets angry and explodes when people don't
Every
leave her alone,
winter,
okay?
My hometown buzzed as people left their mark in the fresh snow, hoping for dreams to come true when it melted.
I also did a bunch of exploring. So I'm literally missing a box somewhere. I don't think it's a box actually. I think it might be there's an enemy over here that's kicking my ass. It's one of the world enemies. And I'm just like, I haven't killed it yet. It's one of the light tigers that's kicking my ass. But I finished the Axis Mire. I finished the Dim Forest. I finished Tiger's Maw. I have 93 on Port City of Gui. I haven't really done Central Jinzhou. I finished the Spirits of the Gorge. And I've done Central Plains to 87. Highlock is 58. And then I have Northwall Barrens to 100. So I have to do 1, 2, 3. I have 4 areas. Oh no, Wufang Bay as well. So I kind of did, I started down here and then moved my way up and across. So I've been working on those 2 areas. So I finished Tiger Maw. I want to finish the Port City before going up the map. Does that make any sense? I'm going to leave this for a while because I'm not quite sure what I'm missing. I think it's just the enemy that's over here. So yeah, I've been doing some exploring. And then for other games, fucking Reverse 1999 dropped a new patch with new content. So I've been going through that. But I'm stuck because I need to level characters. There's like a resource that you need to farm in the game, which is basically like used for leveling up the equivalent of skills. And like you can only get a certain amount of it per week. So it really stagnates the game from progression. 'cause you just get locked out of content. You can't progress the event stories or the main stories or anything like that until you fix this issue.
From here.
It is a pretty scene.
I never noticed how beautiful it looked during
Impact
our
Third, I
previous
haven't
visits.
gone back to it since I stopped streaming it. Yeah, like, I'm enjoying the
It's the
mystery
same
behind
place as
Reverse
always.
1999. It's not my
I
usual
suppose
style
it's
of game,
my state
but there's
of
a lot of
mind
things about it that
has
I really
changed.
enjoy that keep me hooked on it. Honkai Star Rail, Jesus, they brought out a patch. And it was trash. It really was. There was nothing really to do. There was like an hour's worth of content, and then that was kind of it for the entire patch. So I finished that very quickly, and I'm literally just waiting for the next patch to drop. But I think I saw there was a pre-download. I don't know. Oh, the pre-download is for the new event that's going on in
I don't know.
the Law Fu, I think.
Maybe it's because
It's a big celebration, so a
your
bunch of new
presence
characters coming out. A
makes
bunch
me
of
feel at
Foxians. I
ease.
want the Foxian General. She looks really cool. Couldn't give a shit about any of the other characters. Well,
I smell tacit discords in that cave.
ooh, Abby's.
No, there's more. Tacit discords, humans,
And something else.
smells like a whole bunch of messed up frequencies.
Okay.
Ugh, it's so familiar.
How could there be task discords in Mount Firmament anymore? We cleaned up that problem.
Come on! After all we've been through, you still don't trust my sniffer? Huh. Be grateful.
Humans?
I'm
Hello,
giving you a
Dreadclaw
warning.
Dragodon. I know, right?
Rover. Did
How are you
something
doing?
happen?
Tacit discords could be assaulting people over there. Yeah, we should probably go investigate. But yeah, so that's Honkai Star Rail, Reverse 1999.
It's in
Genshin
the
I haven't
same
touched
direction we're going. Could it be?
since they announced the second rerun of Nervalet. It's been about 3 or 4 months now. I burnt myself out in the game, so I'm just stopping. AFK Journey has been such a huge letdown. There's just no content. Like, there's nothing going on in the game. So I've had very little to do with that. And then, does that go through all mine? I think that's everything. And then obviously Wuthering. I've just been enjoying playing Wuthering. Doing alright, being on and off today. Didn't get much sleep last night. How are you? I'm good. I was saying earlier that I had a coffee aneurysm, as I call it.
Signs of climbing. Someone may have been here
I had my
before us.
coffee tablet to wake me up, and then I had my cup of coffee, and then I decided to be a basic bitch with my husband, and we went and got another coffee, and then I just sat there, my brain moving at a million miles an hour in my chair, while I was just spacing everything. Ooh, we had Changli!
Thank goodness.
Please,
Look how
stand
pretty
back.
she is.
We'll take it from here.
I can fight. Let me help.
Ooh, we can fly. Ooh. We can fly. That's cool. Alright, hello sir, how are you?
Thanks for your help.
So, I'm gonna not have coffee I won't take my coffee tablet tonight. I'll just sleep in, see how I'm doing. I'm very, very caffeine sensitive. It doesn't feel like it's a lot of coffee when I say it that way, but like, I'm super caffeine sensitive, so I have to be really careful. I'm supposed to really only have like a caffeine tablet.
Are you the Rover?
You know me?
You're that hero who fought against the Stronodian.
Yes,
You also
that was me.
resolved the time crisis here with Madam Magistrate.
Yeah,
Everyone's been
usually
talking
like the
about
tablet and a cup of coffee in the morning is like more than enough
And
caffeine
Lady
to see me throughout the
Changli.
entire day.
I never thought I'd have the chance to see you in person.
Who is this guy?
Without your help, I'd have been a goner for sure. I can't die here. Not when I've got someone waiting for me.
Oh, if you start telling me about your girlfriend or your wife that's waiting for you at home,
Finally
you're
found
dead.
it. After all this time. Ugh.
Finally found what? I'm gonna guess he's found the elixir to immortality. A fan.
While we
It's like that guy earlier on who was going over the conspiracy theories, and then he was just like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "I'm Rover," and then he stopped and went,
still restricted.
"Oh shit," and left.
Before entering the mountain, any explorer must submit a request and can only do so while accompanied by the Midnight Rangers.
So you broke in.
Sir, could you please share your reasons for traveling here alone?
I heard about Mount Firmament's legend, so I came to find its secret. I've only been in the mountain
little
for
red
half a day.
eyeliner on the main character, by the way.
Everything was going smoothly before those monsters pounced on me on my way back. I must get back. Fooling. She's still waiting for me.
If you tell me about your girlfriend, you are going to die. That is the trope, okay? Doesn't look like he's only been here for half a day,
It seems he is still hiding something from us. He needs to go back to Hongjian for proper medical attention.
Like, literally, any
Time's
movie,
against us.
TV show where guys just like, oh, you know, I've got a girl back home, and they give you a picture of them, and they go, here she is, and she's the greatest, and once I finish with this mission, I'm gonna go home and marry that girl, and they just die. So you feel emotional connection to the character, and the moment characters start doing that, I'm like, oh, he's dead. He's totally dying. You spot the movie trope from a mile away.
Agreed. The appearance of tacit discords is indeed unusual. We can ask him later when he's recovered a bit more.
Caffeine makes me super sleepy when I come crashing off.
On that note,
I apologize for
we
yawning
still don't
all
know his
over the place.
identity. Judging from
I've
his
got a
uniform,
scratch on my arm.
he
It's
might be
annoying me.
affiliated with the Pioneer Association.
Okay. Yeah, they have we met
Then
some of them
perhaps
before.
that someone is in
Eyes
Hongjian.
itchy as well.
Could be his friend or an acquaintance.
I don't recognize the name.
Good point, Rover. Let's head back.
Ooh. Is she just staring off menacingly into the distance? Alright. We saved. We saved the city, Patrick. No, we just saved this one person. Alright, I don't know about you guys, but I really want to do pulls. I know I said I wait until after the quest, but I really wanna. I wanna. Alright, so I'm gonna do the sword first. I've got 10. Alright, we'll see if we get. Okay, that's fine. What did I get though? I got no burst. Okay, potentially from Mortefi. I don't know. I've got 7. Let's do 7. Alright, useless. Don't care. I'm not spending money on the weapon thingies. If I get them from doing quests and stuff like that, I'll take it. But I just feel like because I'm free to play, I don't want to put money. Like, I don't want to put money in, obviously. Because it's gonna be a case of I already spend too much money. I have a limit of like €50 a month for video games, and I can't fit this in my budget. So I'm doing free to play, and I don't want to risk losing out on a character instead of a weapon. So I'd rather just do characters instead. Alright. Absolutely nothing. I got 2 more. Come on. Give me even a purple. No. Son of a bitch. Give purple. Purple, purple, purple. Come on. That's a purple. Alright, what do we got? Got a sword. Okay. I might be able to equip that to someone. Alright, let's do some basic bitches. I would love to get another encore. I don't care about Jianjin or Ling Yang, whatever. Another Kelcharo, another encore would be great. Alright, we got a sword. Let me skip. I assume the sword was the only thing we got. Oh, we got Yang. Nobody cares. Alright, got one more here. I want to do 10 pulls with them. Oh, I was gonna say we already do 10 pulls with them characters. Okay. Come on. Who do we get?
Chissa, ally of justice.
You scared the
at your
shit out of me,
service.
Trisha.
Are you the one in need of a hero?
Okay. Who do we got? 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 Who do we got?
Opening greeting. Foul spirits be gone. All safe and sound.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Of all the characters, it's probably the one I didn't want, like, the most. Now, am I lucky that I get 2 5-stars? Most likely not. No, I fucking got wasted. Absolutely wasted. Ugh. Alright. Now, I think... Is it this? If I remember rightly... Yeah, I only have 2... I have 7 pity on this. So the risk here is even if I go to hard pity, which is 80, I can still get her. But the risk is, like, he's fun and he's quirky and I like his character design. His story is really cool, but like to use him in the game is like, nah, bro. Can't use them in any like of the harder, like, killing plebs, yeah, fine, but you can't use them in the holograms. I really don't think he's useful when you're farming bosses and stuff like that, so... yes, the risk here is if I lose the 50-50, I won't have enough to get her. Now, I was very lucky. I got Jinshi in, like, 40 pulls. So, let's... Can I be super lucky? Maybe I can be super lucky? What? Game, don't break my heart. Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart. Come on.
I am Baiju, a
Okay,
researcher at
that's
the
fine.
Horseshoe Academy.
That's fine. She's a 4-star. She doesn't count. Who do we get? No way. There's no...
Eons of time on this vast land, all encapsulated in a humble game.
We got her?
I am fortunate to have you as my opponent.
We got her in 17 pulls? Oh, yay! Holy shit! I'm so happy. Look at that pretty face. Fucking 17 pulls? Which means that whatever character I decide to pull for next, I already have 80 pulls. Which is a hard pity. No 50-50, that doesn't fucking matter. But I have enough for potentially another character when another one rolls around. I'm only gonna pull 1 copy of the characters because I want to expand my repertoire of characters that I can have fun with and use rather than having like super OP shit, because I find that like this game, like you can clear content without super powerful characters if you know how the creatures work. It's like Souls-like games. You can beat bosses at level 1 throughout the entire game if you just know how to actually fight the boss. So like power creep isn't as big of a thing in this game, I personally find at the moment. That could, oh excuse me, that could change in the future, but like, oh my god, we are gonna go look at this pretty lady. Holy shit. Where are you? Oh, well, okay, let's do all this crap first. Hold on. Let's get rid of these people. You are unimportant. Unfortunately, I love her character design. I love her dragon. I don't like how she feels when she plays. You got 1. Okay. Alright. And then Trisha. I know her name is Trisha. I just can't pronounce her name, so therefore she's Trisha. And then... Ooh. Hello, lady. And I assume that you're just going to be crit. I assume you're just going to be Molten Rift, crit, fusion, and then attack. So... Doesn't really matter. I feel like crit damage. So I have a couple of these. I've stuff saved up. Energy regen. Okay, I don't actually have 3s, but I can definitely do the 1s. Yeah, equip. And then equip. And then what I can do is I can just equip these 2 for the time being. So I have something. Oop, that's not what to do. I keep forgetting to check. There we go. So she has a full set, even if those ones aren't the correct ones. That's fine. Let's give her a weapon. What do I have? What's this? Commando of Conviction, Luna Cutter, and I have Overture is the new one that I just picked up. So I'm gonna switch with that because it's a 4-star. If we do that, get that, ascend. And then I can also, because I got a copy of it. Let's get that. Alright, and then we can quickly do this. Hold on, there should be stuff here. Ooh, yeah, we ran out of money. That's fine. It's a start. And then we don't have any level up stuff, so I'll have to grind for that another time. That's fine. We have her. She's so pretty. I love that her hair transforms into phoenix feathers at the end. As much as I would love to take her out for a spin, what I will do quickly is I will... Oh wait, hold on. Let me get rid of this thing. Yeah. We're gonna quickly... So this is the team that I'm currently using. Here she is. Select.
Who will be sitting on the
That's
other
gonna be
side
my
of the
fire
board
team.
this time?
Mortefi, Encore, and Changli. I just gotta level up and work on her. And then my team... Basically, my plan is for my Electro team, Mortefi's gonna get taken out. It's for the more higher level content in the game. But yeah, we have we still have 80. We still have 80. That's fantastic. All right. I felt like my camera was being a bit wonky there.
His companions? Sorry, I joined the association not long ago. I don't really know them. His gear, though? These are last year's designs. Perhaps you should go ask Yoning. She's been a member for quite some time. She might know him.
He
Yoning's
might
just
have
up
been a
ahead.
member and then got dispelled. I think my camera... Did I? Okay, sorry. I feel like my DPI went down. I think I was just zoomed in a little too much.
Isn't that Wu Li? What happened to him?
Did you know him?
Not really. He showed up in town and started asking weird questions to all the older folks. They've been avoiding him ever since.
Oh, he freaked out all the old people?
Secret of immortality. I found it.
Oh, he really went up the mountain, didn't he? Oh my. Quick, get him to a doctor.
No. I'm fine. Go find Fu Ling.
You're not fine, buddy.
Sir, do you know where his companions might be?
I'm not sure.
Not gonna lie, I'm very
There are
intrigued by
lots
this
of other
grandma
people
in the
town
background with
who
the
are dressed just
sunglasses.
like him.
Oh, it's not sunglasses from the angle of sunglasses. Oh yeah, also I finished this thing. I found enough bells to repair the thing, so there's just cool music playing now in the area. Alright, and then this person over here. Wait, I know this character, don't I?
Whoa! Greetings, Lady Changli.
Yeah, we've met her before.
How may I help you today, Lady Changli? Oh, and hello, Rover. The person on your back, is he okay?
No, very much
We
not.
found him on Mount Firmament. Do you know where his companions might be?
You're part of the...
Wu Li? What happened to him?
Tacit Discords, but yeah, you're part of the organization, right?
He's one of the Pioneer Association's explorers, but we don't see him around Jinzhou too often. I remember he went on
Okay.
sabbatical months ago, and he left with Fu Ling.
Alright, who...
Yes,
Where's Fu Ling?
Fu Ling, his girlfriend. I think
Told
they're
ya.
visiting Hongjian together. They're staying at the inn over there. Oh, Fu Ling asked us about his whereabouts not long ago. She seemed quite worried.
Well, now we
Speaking
know
of-
why she was worried.
Is he really okay? Perhaps we should get him to a hospital first.
No, I'm not going. Fu Ling.
Weren't you
She's waiting
unconscious
for
a
me.
second ago?
Don't worry. We'll help you find Fu Ling. Alrighty then.
I'm not sleepy, you're sleepy. I'm just a little eepy. Right, where we need to be. That's a cute little hat.
Breathe. Take it easy.
Now we know why he wants the potion of immortality to save
Thank
his
you.
sister's life.
I'm okay
No,
now.
wait, that's not his sister, that's his
Who
girlfriend.
are you?
Forgot
And
instantaneously.
Wooly, is he?
You must be fooling.
Yes, I
I guess
am.
she's fooling no one.
Can you please tell me what happened?
Dum.
Fooling.
You can leave if you want. That
You're
pun's terrible.
hurt. I've been looking for you. You didn't pick up my calls.
Great news, Fooling. I found it. Finally.
Wait, what?
I found a way to slow down your illness. No more pain, my love. We can finally be together. Forever.
You mean that legend? It's real?
Yeah, Changli's in the background going, wait, is it?
Fooling. Are you not happy?
I mean, if she's immortal but
No,
ill, she'll
I
still be
am.
ill, right?
I'm so glad to hear it.
Yeah, that was a weird reaction. Yes, okay, that was expected.
Wooly!
Yeah, finding out that you could, like, not die and not be sick anymore, that was a very underrated
Thank
reaction.
you, Rover, Lady Changli. You saved his life.
Oh, he's fine. He'll
May
be
I
grand.
please ask, what on earth happened? I've never seen Wooly like that.
He got attacked by monsters. And then we found you.
So, he said he only spent half a day in the mountains.
Has he been up there for months?
Was that not the case?
Timey-wimey
No.
bullshit.
I've been waiting for almost a week.
Okay.
It's not unusual for Wooly to be out of touch for a few days when he goes on long trips. This time, however, seemed longer than usual. If it weren't for you two showing up, I would have asked the Midnight Rangers to help me search for him in the mountains.
So probably he did find some timey-wimey bullshit.
Wooly, he did it for me. I used to work as a landscape painter. Wooly and I
Okay.
met through work, and we traveled to many places
So
together.
the scenery in this new place is absolutely stunning.
A few months ago, I got really sick. It affected my ability to walk, which got worse over time. We couldn't go on our adventures like we used to. Wooly stopped taking on work and traveled all over the world to find a cure for me. Despite his efforts,
Do you know what
we
popped into my
couldn't
head?
find
And
any
it's kind of
cures.
a grim thing, but could you imagine, right?
Until
If you were
2
with
weeks
someone
ago, when he brought
right?
me to Hongzhen,
and
said
like
he had
they
a
got
surprise
sick,
for me.
and then found a magical cure for that sickness,
I thought it was just
and then you
going
gave it to
be a
that person, and that
relaxing
person was
trip.
like,
But he
a couple months later,
disappeared
was
for
broke
7
up with you,
days.
and it was just like, wait,
now
what?
he's
I'm
back
sorry, I just
rambling about having
saved
found
your
a way
life.
to stop my condition from
And they were like,
progressing.
oh, well, I thought I was going to die, so I wouldn't have to break your heart and end the relationship. But then you found this miracle cure, and, well, yeah, nobody. Jesus, could you
Mount
imagine?
Firmament's secret of immortality, I presume?
Yes.
That's so grim
Wooly
thought.
told me that
God
he's
damn it, brain.
researched and found an untouched paradise on Mount Firmament. A place where time stands still. He said if I lived there, my condition would never worsen.
But you're still sick. So you'd be eternally sick.
It cannot fully cure me, but at least we can spend eternity together. At first I thought it was just a myth, but then you brought up how he only spent half a day in the mountains.
Well, I mean, he may have, yeah, temporal disruption.
Those were my thoughts as well, but Wu Li seemed very certain.
I love her hat.
Mount Firmament used to have temporal disruptions caused by its tumultuous history. However, thanks to Magistrate Jinshi and Rover, these disruptions have been dealt with. Or so we had hoped.
Looks like there still might be some of them.
So there are still unaddressed temporal disruptions in the mountains. And unfortunately, Wu Li has stumbled upon one, mistaking it for the legendary cure he was searching for.
At least we hope
Little
that's
did he
what it is.
know it would only put him in more danger.
I see.
Give up on these foolish dreams.
So that's why there
Live
are
the life
rules
that
of
you have
rangers
together.
being here to take care
The
of
time that you
leftover
have left.
tacit discords and block off access
Basically
to
where
the
this
mountain.
is gonna go, I feel like.
Then, if this temporal disruption you speak of is truly so dangerous, Rover, Lady Changli, please help us get rid of it. For the sake of everyone here.
Okay, but your friend...
He truly thinks it's the only way to save you. He's willing to take a slim chance just for you.
Freezing my own time. I don't think I should do that.
Yeah, like...
It's not my best option. I appreciate your concerns, but I'll be fine. Dreams always come to an end. Eventually, we have to wake up and keep moving forward.
That's a nice way of looking at death,
okay.
I suppose.
I haven't talked this much in a long time.
But yeah, I just feel like depending on what the illness is, I wouldn't want to be immortal and sick forever. You know what I mean? I'll get a doctor for you.
I'm just a little tired. I'll be fine after some rest. Once Wu Li wakes up, I'll explain everything to him.
If you have any other ideas, just
Not gonna
tell
lie, that
him.
jacket looks super fucking
But
comfy
if you
too.
keep it all to yourself, no one, even those closest to you, will know how you really feel.
Yes, I understand.
Rover, things are taking a turn. We should probably tell Lady Xingyi first.
Alright, let's go. Warn the city about the temporal distortion. Look at that happy dog. Look at that happy boy. He's just paddling away. Look at him go. He's having a great time. Whereas the cat is just like, why, brother, why have you done this to me? Please save me. And I'm just like, no. Cat's fine. People are watching him, right? He won't drown. They'll save him, right? It's not my job, not my problem. Not my monkey, not my circus. Alright. Up. Okay. Up. Uppy. Whoop! Yeah. Alright. Hey, you have a giant time distortion that you probably need to get sorted, just FYI.
What brings you here at this time of the day?
Don't like how my cursor keeps resetting to the center of the screen. Yeah, slight incident. You've got a giant time bubble somewhere.
I see. Strange appearances of tacit discords in the mountains. And undiscovered temporal disruptions. There are several questionable details according to Rover's description.
What do you make of Fu Ling's words from earlier, Rover?
She has accepted her fate. Oh, about Wu Li. Oops.
He claimed to have spent only half a day in the mountains, but it's been 7 days since he returned to Hongzhen. That does sound like some kind of temporal disruption. One that wasn't strong enough to affect Hongzhen.
But to affect a single person, though, just
After
enough.
Jinshi's battle with the Sentinel, she ordered Midnight Rangers to patrol Hongzhen and inspect Mount Firmament for any lingering temporal disruptions.
Ooh, maybe it's not a temporal disruption. Maybe it's one of those fucking...
Rover,
holes
been
in reality
exploring the
that
mountains
get
lately,
caused by
so I'm sure you have a good grasp
tacit
on Mount
discords, like
Firmament.
the one we did with the
If
general.
there are any hidden disruptions we missed.
Okay, it must, yeah. After he went to the mountains?
Precisely. Yet, why did it reappear at this point?
Maybe it has something to do with him himself.
Fu Ling's legend differs from the situation at Mount Firmament we're familiar with. In that tale, mortals were spared the cost of losing years from their lives. He was utterly convinced of his discovery, and he somehow managed to run into temporal disruptions in half a day's time. Also, when I questioned him, he evaded my inquiries.
He's either lying or he figures somebody will try and stop him. Ooh.
Lies that are most challenging to detect aren't usually outright falsehoods.
I was using my I was
they hide
giving my
parts
under
of
the
the
desk
truth.
bike a go, and
The
while I was waiting for the
explorer wanted to
cutscene,
save
one of
his
the pedals
friend,
fell off.
indeed, but he was also hiding something.
God damn it. I just wanted to get a
Become
couple of
rather
miles in, okay?
curious about the truth behind this temporal disruption.
Yeah, and about, yeah, something weird's going on.
Did you notice something, Rover?
Yeah, she accepted it way too quickly.
For someone with a terminal illness, they should hold on to any chance of survival, no matter how slim. Is that what you think?
I think that
Maybe
might be
she's
Rover's
come to
idea. My
terms
whole
with her
thing is like,
destiny.
yeah, just
Or
come to terms with
maybe
destiny.
she never planned on continuing to live like that forever.
She was happy to let him think that there was
Changli?
hope.
Well, please pardon my baseless speculations.
Yeah, but about the anomalies, though. The anomalies. Do
I knew
do
you'd
do do
noticed
do.
too.
Anomalies. Do 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 do. Anomalies.
The frequency disturbance here is weak. It's similar to past temporal disruptions at Mount Firmament, but not exactly the same.
I fucking love the Muppets.
Master Xuanmiao's records show that this is where the game
My favorite
record last
Muppet is
appeared.
Beaker,
This is also where we found that
because he
explorer.
blows up all the time, and he just goes, Mimi.
As Changli mentioned, this anomaly may indeed have something to do with that legendary game record.
The complete temporal program indicated in that game record. So is it possible because we've got
Exactly.
a partial
If
game
this were
done,
to be
it's
the
caused
case,
it?
then we are not the only ones searching for its whereabouts.
The bad guys are here
The
somewhere.
explorer did not tell us about his source of information. But his knowledge of Mount Firmament far exceeds that of a first-time visitor.
You mean... Got it. The Midnight Rangers will block all entrances to the mountain for now.
Somebody else is on the mountain
And
causing
Changli,
trouble.
you still have the power to send in garrison troops as needed.
Even though you've retired.
We left Mount Firmament in a hurry. I need to go back up the mountain and investigate further. I have some theories that could use confirmation. We're still unsure about the exact location and range of the temporal disruption. Regardless,
Oh, I don't know if I mentioned. I
its
swapped over
reappearance
to
is a pressing issue that needs our
doing
attention.
intermittent fasting because I looked it up because I was curious. I've heard about it, and I was like, oh, this is fucking simple. So all intermittent fasting is that you make sure you only eat or intake calories within an 8-hour window, and then don't intake calories outside of the 8-hour window. So for me, I'm doing 12 till 8 o'clock. And the idea is I don't really eat lunch anyway. Or lunch. I don't eat breakfast. I have a cup of coffee in the morning. So I still have my cup of coffee because it's not got calories in it really. And then I have my lunch at around 12, 1 o'clock anyway. So I'm like, cool. So it's just making sure that I don't eat past 8 o'clock. No, sorry, I'm after slapping my camera. And I was like, oh, this is super simple. That's like that it. Because I always imagined, I thought it was 9 to 5, and I was like, because I work later in the day. My day is more later orientated. I was like, not eating past 5 o'clock is a bit of an issue. But now I'm just like, oh, wait, I can just shift the 8 hours in any direction that I want. Yes, please. So, like, it's really simple. It just means though I can't have my squash-infused water.
Thank you, Rover.
Past 8 o'clock. Which is a pain in the butt. Because
Thank you again for your help.
I don't like water, okay?
You were
It tastes
supposed to be
icky.
here for a relaxing time.
But
it seems
I was trying to weigh
another
up the option
crisis has
of
popped up.
if I don't
Do take extra caution.
have the squash, I will just drink less than a pint of water a day and end up dehydrating myself. That is a very common thing that I used to do. So I'm just like, the benefits of having squash in all my water outweighs the negatives of having lots of squash all the time. Because I'm now up to 3 liters or more a day of water. Infused squash infused water. So I'm like, I'm gonna keep with the squash because like it's 3 or more liters. I'm constantly hydrated. I feel like taking out the squash, I'm just gonna ruin myself. I'm just gonna dehydrate myself. I'm gonna be tired all the time. Right, can I teleport closer? I'm lazy. Can I teleport closer? I can teleport there. Because I was just like, oh, you can't do it between, because I wake up at about 8 now. And I was like, so between 8 and 12, I can't drink any water. Or I can't drink any squash-infused water. Excuse me. Specify that. And I'm like, cool, it means you have to drink a minimum of 3 hours of water between that 8-hour period. And then, Coke Zero is still allowed. But I might have that in the morning rather than in the evening, because it still has caffeine in it. Wait, I walked past everything. Well, hang on a second. Hey, cutie!
Yo.
So I did a 10 pull.
Whoa.
I did a 10 pull.
Mm-hmm.
A single 10 pull.
Mm-hmm. Bitch. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, we were laughing the other day because since I started doing the intermittent fasting, there was a funny incident. Was it yesterday? Where
now it has become quite clear what the two
Oh,
are thinking.
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
I don't smell food.
None. Don't turn around. Then you can't be upset.
Hang on a sec. It's bread of some kind.
No.
Crackers.
There is crackers, but I haven't opened them, so no.
Yeah. You made yourself a cheese board?
Yes.
God damn it. Actually, that was I was going to tell a story. Yesterday, himself made he got himself some cheese, and he goes, oh, here you go. Hey, sweetie, I have some cheese. And I was like, I'm a gremlin for cheese. And I was like, cheese? And I was like, no. And I was like, wait a sec. I wasn't supposed to eat for another 2 hours. Shit. So I was like, welp. I guess I'm eating all my food early today. Oh man, I usually flavor the water with like Crystal Light. Yeah, like 5 calories a bottle, but better than like a bottle of Pepsi. Yeah, like Coke Zero technically has like 0 calories in it because there's no nutritional crap in it. But it's like
she simply wants
if I want bubbles, if I want a soft drink, I go to Coke Zero because obviously it's highly better than getting regular Coke or anything else.
If Wu Li wants to reach that so-called paradise, he'll be trapped inside forever. It also means
all of ring smelling senses. Well, it's a whole case of like I do have
explore.
like hypersensitivities.
That
So
is not what she wants for him.
but obviously when you're hungry, your body, you are a hunter-gatherer. You are
is for her
designed to
lover
sniff
to
out food.
embrace her
We,
inevitable
as
passing,
humans, I'm gonna wait until
and to
Changli stops
realize
talking to
the
explain
joint
this.
aspirations they hold in her place.
Because I'm gonna
She
go on a
hasn't
little
given
rant about
up,
human evolution and
but
the
rather
nose, okay?
clings to hope for their future, even if she won't be there to see it unfold.
Cool. So, you know the smell of freshly cut grass, right? Freshly cut grass has a very unique, distinct smell. So, that's not a thing that most animals can actually smell. we as humans have evolved to smell that smell because it tells us that the ground is fertile so that planting crops is good.
Yeah, pretty good.
That's why we can smell that smell, is because we as humans have evolved to identify fertile ground based on the smell of the cut grass. That's why you have that smell. So yeah. Yeah. I remember himself telling me this thing. It's let me see if I can find the actual thing. Fresh cut grass smell evolution. It's a fascinating thing. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, sweet, sharp smell. Someone mowing a lawn. It manages to smell exactly like the color green. The smell is an airborne mix of carbon-based compounds called green leaf volatiles, or GLV. Plant often release these molecules when damaged by insects, infections, or mechanical forces like a lawnmower. Plants generate different smells. Yeah, we can detect cut grass from more than a mile away. Yeah, it's an indication for human evolution. We have evolved to smell the smell so that we know that the soil is done good for planting our crops and for feeding our animals. So there you go. There's your scientific fact of the day.
Why the sudden
Hopefully
question?
it won't be like the pineapple fact, which I found out was wrong. When you
that
eat a
how you
pineapple,
see
the
me?
pineapple eats you back is actually not correct. Instead,
Perhaps for
the
some,
pineapple is just shanking you.
death is just a
stabbing you with
destination.
little tiny daggers.
There are more significant things
The
to
tingly
focus
sensation
on.
is in fact pain.
Let's stay focused on the issue. While the diary is cryptic, it still exposes the true
Crackers.
intentions of whoever misled Wu Li.
There you go. Fun fact of the day.
It's
Until
no
it's proven wrong.
coincidence. All the clues point to a correlation between the temporal disruption.
Hello,
and the
hello,
legends
hello,
of the
Cookie
Wei Shi
G.
game.
Welcome in.
Or maybe
You talk about shanking
someone's
someone,
trying to make us
and he just
connect
turns
the
up.
dots.
How are you doing?
Yes. Information on the actual powers
So, little Cookie
of
G,
Zhui.
do you like
This isn't
Changli?
the kind of information an ordinary
She's a new
explorer
character.
can obtain.
Nothing was ever proven.
I guess
Exactly.
our old friends have still not given up. They went to great lengths just to lead us
She has a
here.
fabulous
It would
pair
be rather rude of us to
of
not
stockings.
respond in some way. According to the information in my
Right.
master's notes and Wu Li's map, the place
I
we're
know nothing of
looking
this game, so I
for
can't really make a
should be
judgment.
just ahead.
That's fine. Maybe we can maybe admire the aesthetics of the character. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'm totally not simping. I did this to the male characters as well. Okay, I'm equally
Is that
being a thought for every
Chaotic temporal disruption.
pretty character in the
even
game.
clearer to see.
I'm gonna steal that feather though. Boink. Are we going into the hot springs? Oh, there's a temporal thing. That's new. I know, because I've thoroughly explored this area.
Traces
That's
of
new.
excavation on the ground.
Oh.
Looks like someone was
I
trying
mean,
to
she's
dig
not
a hole
famed
with
Australian
their
wrestler
bare
Rhea
hands.
Ripley. I'm gonna Google that
Could
person
it
now. Hold on.
be Wu Li?
this is a Weiqi board?
Rhea Ripley.
The abnormal time flow here
she's
is
like the
most
perfect
likely
level of
caused by the
crazy. I love it.
chronosorters. Perhaps there's a way to fix it.
She's got the Joey Wheeler chin face if she angles that right. Alright, now we're gonna do backwards timey shenanigan shit. Do you know what I just realized? The missing box for this area might be in this quest. Alright. Hey, look, it's me.
Marvelous play. Truly remarkable. Occupying both solid territory and influence, an extraordinary move. Never
talks
had
like
I
Picard,
imagined
but
I'd
doesn't sound like
experience such
Picard.
a great game of Wei-Chi on Mount Firmament. You may look young, my friend, but there's so much more to you than meets the eye.
Rover is a transformer, confirmed. 2024. You were here when you saw it.
Please, no need to be so modest.
Doesn't say
I can
anything.
tell the difference between our skill levels.
A mirage of the past.
This is my master's voice. The voice of the other person seems deliberately erased.
Oh, okay, so we're just not being obnoxiously quiet, so we're not allowed to hear the voice.
Who do you think the other person looks like?
It looks like me? Question mark? Does not answer. Ooh. It's us. It's quite clearly fucking us. Oh, it disappeared. I was literally about to say the details are the same down to the booty shorts. Okay, look. Look at the angle, right? Hold on. Yeah, it's the same character. It's fine.
Well, if it ain't my little
Oh my god.
It has been decades since
Gentleman came back for 8 potatoes. Good to see you back.
Thank you again. Thank you for resubscribing. Welcome in.
Turns out
Potato,
I have already met
potato,
you all those years
8
ago.
months.
My
How are you doing?
lifesaver.
You getting all
And you're
your
older
Tacticus
than
shit
me.
done? I'm so
I
angry
should
at that
have been
fucking
more
boss in
respectful
Tacticus.
back
I go
then.
in and it either one-shots my entire team instantaneously,
So you remember
or
our promise.
I can do about
am
like 10k damage to it.
overjoyed.
Oh man.
A new city is about to be established.
You see what I mean? He
Having
sounds kind of like
accomplished
Jean-Luc
so
Picard,
much,
but not with
why
the...
do you choose to retire now?
in the manner of speaking, the mannerisms, not the actual voice. The epics are no joke, yeah. Yeah, our voice is erased, so we can't hear it.
I may have spoken out of turn.
Oh,
If
also, did
you're
my
not in a
alert
rush
pop
to
up on screen that
depart,
time? I
Ginger,
know I fixed them
how
before I went
about
missing,
another round
but I'm
of
not sure if they're working
Wei-Chi
again.
with me?
Yeah, that's right. The mannerism feels right. Very well spoken.
Well played. Even after 20 years, I still have no chance of winning against
You
you.
know, he does kind of sound like Patrick Stewart if Jean-Luc Picard was sounded elderly.
I barely
Does that make
noticed
sense?
how so much time has passed. Every move in Wei-Chi is fluid and unpredictable. Even if we start with the same opening, or the outcome can never be
I mean, to be fair, he does
predetermined.
kind of sound like that these days.
We
Whereas
see
actually,
this
yeah, I
in
mean,
our
like,
game.
hold on. How old is Patrick Stewart?
And it's true for all the lives out there. My clan are a group of hermits. We view the world as a game of strategy, manipulating the ebb and flow
He's
behind
84.
the scenes.
Like,
Oh, but you,
yeah.
my
Oh,
friend,
he's 84.
chose to enter the game yourself. It's a dangerous path with no end in sight. Oh, I want to help, but my time is running out. I won't be there when you finally succeed.
Looking through his entire history now.
Oh, please don't feel sad for me. If I die, it would be an honor to rest at the Sentinel's feet. When the time comes, the one who shall finish this game of Wei-Chi with you will not be me, but rather my apprentice. Or do my plans seem too risky
Sorry, I'm reading
to you?
some interesting stuff.
There's no need for concern. With her intelligence and quick thinking, she'll surely be able to solve this puzzle. The results of this game will decide the fate of Jinjo, and even the entire world. The road ahead is long and treacherous. Our final game. Let's make it.
Sorry, I was reading through Patrick Stewart's shit, and it's just at the very end, it just goes, Stewart is a fan of the animated TV show series Beavis and Butthead. I was like, just like, wait, what? Just randomly at the end of the Wikipedia article, he's like, he's a fan of Beavis and Butthead. Oh man. Ooh, our eyes are glowing weird. Ooh. Bad guys. Alright, now we get to beat some people up.
You've come this far and followed us here, yet you hesitate to reveal yourselves. Guess I'll have to take the lead and extend an invitation.
Changli!
Don't assume you'll always be in control, Changli.
Alright, enough talk.
Our
Smashy,
friendly
smashy.
chat is over. It's time to say goodbye.
Dum, 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 dum. Oh, you. Oh, start off, Changli. Okay, sure.
Still not giving up, Changli. We know more than that unfinished game. We are well aware of the price you have paid. You're dangling at the end of your rope. Your unwitting trail has led us straight to our target.
Ooh, yeah.
Is that so?
I meant to actually do her, but. Ooh, the ends of her. Did you see that? The ends of her cloak and stuff go on fire.
The Sonoro Sphere is open.
I knew it. That's I couldn't remember the name, but it's the Sonoro Sphere.
But you're not getting past me. Jue's formidable time-bending abilities at their peak, all trapped within this Sonoro Sphere, as I'm sure you are well aware.
'Tis only a legend.
Do you really want to chase after this legend when you don't even know if it's real?
So what? Wouldn't it be a sight to behold as this Sonoro Sphere consumes everything in its path, while the temporal disruptions bring death?
Yeah, you're absolutely nuts. But then again,
Rover,
you know.
Thank you for letting us into this.
I love the way it's like
Sonoro
not a
Sphere.
gun-mounted thing. It's literally just he has an
You
extra
are
arm that
indeed
points over
very
his shoulder with a
special,
little tiny gun going
as
pew
the
pew pew pew.
Excellency foretold.
Here we go. Haha. Alright, be interesting to see what's in this one because the last one we were in one of these was Gian, I believe?
No sign of the Fraxidus. Changli.
No! Don't come any closer!
A little girl. Oh, okay, we're gonna fight little Changli. Oh, she's so cute. You okay? Oh, she's so adorable.
I'm fine. It's my forte. I'm used to it. It's
Stay away from me. Oh, you'll get burned.
Aw, she's afraid of burning the people around her. Okay, I won't move. I'll just stay right here and we can talk.
This village was attacked by tacit discords. There's nothing left.
She's so cute. Sorry.
Why did you come
She's
here?
adorable.
No one but the exiles are willing to stay here now.
Yeah, we should get her out of there.
Are you a bad person?
I'm looking for someone.
That's what all bad people say. Whatever
Okay.
you're looking for. There's nobody here but me and the tacit discords. When I'm here, no one's afraid of me, and I won't hurt anyone.
Oh, she can't burn them.
Anyway, you should hurry up and leave. It's not safe for you to be here.
She doesn't seem lost. Yeah.
Mirages in a Sonaro sphere shouldn't be able to hold a conversation like this. Are these phantoms pulled from Changli's memory?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Retroactive effect?
Huh?
Alright, I'll leave you alone, little girl. Or you can tag along with
Why
me. I
did you
don't-
stop talking? Are you lost?
I was deep in thought. I found my nothing box. Yeah, I'm kind of lost. Bless you. Thank you. It's one of those things where
I can take
I
you
go to
somewhere
reach the
safe.
mute button, but
I
you know
know
when
a
the
shortcut that leads to
the
a safer
sneeze
village.
tickles up the inside of your nose between your eyes? And your brain kind of like turns off. It's like watching someone put like a slice of ham on top of a cat. And it just freaks out. It's basically the same thing. I can't reach the button because I basically freeze. My brain turns off. You okay? It's okay.
Thank you.
She's got a lot of boo-boos. Alright. Let's go.
Was there something like this here before?
These mechanisms. They need to be unlocked from both sides at once.
Okay, let's each handle one side.
Alright, you're taking the one that I took. God damn it. Boop. Puzzle time!
We'll be safe once we get out of here.
Okay.
This place seems a bit different from what I remember.
I feel like they're gonna wake up. Yeah, thought so.
Let's do this another way.
My field of expertise.
I think it's disease again. Alright, so I'll need an explosive-y thing for up there. Oop. I need these plums. Grab as many of them as I can while I'm in here. Well, there's the orb that we need to blow shit up.
These are the villagers attacked by tacit discords. Why?
They are dead.
There weren't any of them here before. Don't worry. My forte is strong. I will get rid of them and protect you.
Thank you very much, little girl. So see if there's anything here. Interesting. Alright. Yoink. Wait, is there stuff here? That's not what I meant to do. Oh, resources. I'm collecting resources, okay? Don't judge me. Did I get all of it? I think so. Alright, let's try grab one of these. There's one over there. Let's grab those first. Always keep an eye out for big clumps of minerals because I can make weapons out of them. Alright, should be good. Yoink. Let's go. Whoop. And we yeet. Oh, there was one right here. That's lame. Alright, let's
Tacit discords!
let's
Watch
get
out!
into this.
strength. It's our curtain call.
Damn it. I wasn't looking at her, I was looking at something else.
Fury boils.
That strength, the stage is yours.
Don't blink.
Come on, big boy, go down.
Field of expertise.
Oh, we got him. Perfect.
You... Why did you...
Leave the fight to me, you're injured.
Okay.
I got this.
Don't worry. I won't hold you back.
You can just follow me. Right, so I know what to do here anyway. Boop. Is there any timey-wimey nonsense in this area? I feel like there is. No? You just jump through? Okay.
Good. There's no time
Usually
to
there's
waste.
timey-wimey bullshit. Ooh, that's a lot of dead people.
The village I lived in got destroyed by those scary monsters.
Everybody froze to death.
They hid me in a safe basement. While everyone else died or ran away. No one except me made it out alive.
I love this.
When I came out,
this part of the hair here really,
No one
really
was there
tickles my
anymore.
fancy.
now, I must get to somewhere safe.
That's safe to get
Okay.
them, yeah. She's adorable. I'ma keep on saying it. She's adorable. What's this?
There's a piece of paper. It has turned yellow.
Okay. When the village was, oh shit. She doesn't speak. When the village was raided, I failed to protect anyone with all my efforts. Now all I'm left with are these old injuries and the rest of my meager life. And some food to spare for anyone who passes by.
Oh, if I had arrived sooner.
It's not your fault. You're a kid.
Okay.
Need to desperately take a nap before work, so I'll catch you next time for a full stream. Hopefully no problem again. I should be back to normal streaming times. So you'll have like 3 other times to catch me this week. Alright, take it easy. Have a good nap. Bye. Pick that up? No, sorry. That was something I could pick up and I was like, oh, shiny. Ooh, touchy, touchy, touchy. Touchy?
Whoa.
What is it?
I found some dry rations. Oh, it's a bit... Are you hungry? I haven't seen you take a single bite.
Sorry, I was rotating the screen and
You
actually
can have
tapped it.
these.
It's okay. Thanks, I'm not
If
hungry.
you don't eat anything for too long, you won't be able to walk.
Was it bait? Yes. Was it worth it? Also.
Don't worry, little one. I'm fine.
All yours. You're
I should probably just... Right? Alright, can you... Yeah. Step on the thingy. Go, child. Stay there. Alright. Alright. Okay, she keeps standing on the one that I'm standing on. Alright. This looks like resurrection point. Here we go. Bosses. Oh, these things. These are actually cool designed. I like them. They remind me of the angels from like Evangelion.
More tacit discords. I'll handle them.
Okay.
Oh, no scissors for you.
Saw that coming. As you wish. Feel my wrath. Leave me alone. Target confirmed.
There we go.
Extra misery follows.
I feel like that was a bit overkill, but I wanted to die as fast as possible. I hate them. Yeah, you're just like, I walk into a room and I whip out my knife.
Is this the key to that door?
Yes. And those tacit discords just devoured the frequencies of the guard on door duty.
They just wanted a snack. Alright, Make sure there's nothing else in the room before I touch this box.
This should come in handy.
Open sashimi. You okay?
It might look kind of scary, but actually, it doesn't hurt at all.
Are you sure? Because you keep whimpering as if your hands are on fire.
I'm a resonator too, you know. My forte is a powerful one. I control fire. Nothing's brighter and warmer than fire. It can burn away the cold and drive away monsters.
But yeah, you can also burn yourself.
That's because I don't know how to properly control it yet. The resonator who taught me about my forte said if I don't use it properly, I'll die young.
Wow,
they also
that's
said a lot of
grim
things I couldn't
as
understand.
hell.
Told me I shouldn't use it too often. But if I don't use my forte, I'd get eaten by the tacit discords or killed by the bad people. What's the point of living a longer life if I can't even survive?
Yeah.
I want to live.
It's a silly statement, but I understand what she meant.
Grown-up. I want to have good control of my power and protect the people who protected me in the past. And then I'll make a peaceful and prosperous world for everyone.
That is a respectable goal.
According to the village teacher, that means children will no longer be in danger from monsters. We'll all have enough to eat and stable lives.
I hope
I've still got lots to learn.
This transferred into adult Changli. And you'll become very strong.
I want to become as strong as you are.
Promise me. You take good care of yourself.
I understand. I'll do my best.
If you don't take care of yourself, you can't become a big, strong adult.
What is
Ooh, I love these puzzles.
Place? It's supposed to look familiar, but there are so many things I've never seen before.
Alright, give me a sec.
This door.
Let's get over there.
I don't know why, but I keep getting the feeling that I've been here before. It's so
what
weird.
What angle do you turn at? That's the question.
Well, let's look around. Maybe we'll find something.
Oh, that's simple. Should be simple, right? Is that enough? Okay, yeah. I don't have to use... Grow strong, little one, exactly. I don't have to use all of the pillars. Or do I?
Good. There's no time to waste.
Grand. Okie pokey. Adult Changli.
This is...
SU! I wonder if she'll swap over. Yeah.
A mirage of the past.
Oh, she's in 2 different time zones to me.
This place. It looks familiar too.
Okay, so she's stuck in one variation, we're stuck in the other.
Created inside this sonorosphere. As I stepped inside, both Rover and the Fraxidus vanished into thin air. The frequencies are constantly changing, and the flow of time is chaotic, just like it had been on Mount Firmament. A sonorosphere affected by temporal disruption. Once someone enters, there's risk of being stuck inside forever. And if my master had planned all of this...
Her master?
Did he do this to mislead? To separate? Or perhaps...
something more intriguing?
Whatever the case, I must find Rover first.
Are we gonna swap to her now, I wonder? Or are we gonna continue? Way! Okay. Playing as her for a while.
I'm starving. Oh, this thing. Oh. If I I burn it a bit with my fire. I can eat it, I guess.
I don't know what the thing she's trying to eat is, but I hope. I hope, kid. Whoop. Listen, what's going on here?
I didn't.
You're giving out about setting something on fire, I assume.
Don't try to play me, you little thief.
I found these all by myself.
Are you taking her shit?
You think I'm buying this story? How the hell does a little homeless brat like you score all this food?
Hey, classy Neko. Do you know what? 10 polls was all that was needed for Changli. She came home in 10, which means a 17 pity.
Let her
She
stay.
came on home.
See,
Encore's
she's
got a big sister. But welcome in, classy.
We've
How are
got
you
plenty
doing?
of mouths to
I'm
feed
super
already.
excited. I got her in a 10 poll.
Unless you're
So
planning
happy.
to have her eat from your plate.
I was gonna wait until we finished the story to do it, but then I was like, I was away for like 2 to 3 weeks, so I was like, I've been waiting a long time already. Let's just pull. Let's just pull and find out. All right.
I can do it.
Yes. Back then, we knew how to control
Yeah,
the flames.
probably dodge.
Food floats our way out. My body was always covered in burns.
Tell me. I've had enough. Get
Let's
lost.
go. Should be starting quickly.
Fury boils. Inferno.
Together we vanish.
Nice.
Sever.
Oh, so pretty.
Clear as the bullet. Take forward. Make it fast.
All right. Pretty close. There we go. Just realized, did she drain her own health when she does combat, or was I just really sucky at dodging? Because if she drains her own health, it's gonna be a slight problem for me when doing combat, because I really
Ma'am,
just don't have a
Are
healer.
you okay? Oh, there's been a lot more tacit discords lately.
I love, look at her end of her cloak
I'm
is on
fine.
fire. It's so
Thank
cool.
you for driving those monsters away. But, honey, these cuts and bruises all over you, some new and some old, they never seem to fully heal.
I wonder, yeah, maybe she hurts herself when she uses her abilities.
I'm a resonator. These wounds are nothing.
And she's trying to be strong.
Oh, honey. You shouldn't be trapped in this place like we are for the rest of your life.
Either she's getting them from her skills, or people are horrible and they're hurting her.
You should go to the city. With a powerful forte like yours, you'll surely find a wonderful future for yourself there.
I like this old lady. She's been nice so far.
But, ma'am, what about you and the others?
It feels like she was the only person in their village who had a
Go
forte.
out there and make something of yourself. Make us proud. And when you're ready, come back for us. What do you say? And these.
Sorry.
Take these with you on your way there.
For someone who has firepower, she's awfully cold. The model is shivering? Dear God, shivering. Oh. Cutscene?
This place. This is where Master once lived in seclusion.
Okay, they must have put in an actual,
The spaces are
like,
a
echo
jumbled
effect for
mess
inside people's
this
heads
Sonoran
talking.
sphere.
I'm not allowed to run, okay?
Please, wait!
My dear, you've come all this way. What do you need from me?
Oh! Oh, it's the old man that we played a game with.
I am... You gave me some food before. I haven't thanked you yet.
So he became her master. Interesting.
You misunderstood my intentions. When I sought shelter in your hideout during the rain, I gave you rations as a small token of thanks.
Sorry, he's got an itchy nose.
No need to be troubled by it, little one.
It's okay. You're allowed to have snacks.
You told me the path to safety lies in embracing fortuitous moments. I didn't understand what you meant by that.
Well now, I only said those words on a mere whim. Never expected you to remember them so
Kid,
clearly.
I said some fancy shit. I didn't expect you to literally take it to heart.
Master Xuanmiao is a wise hermit guru who helps people. Can you maybe take me as your apprentice? I've been searching for you for so long. Please, will you consider it?
Does she want him to teach her
I
how to
wanna
control her
live.
forte, I wonder?
Learn to control my power and
Yeah.
become stronger.
Literally as I said it.
See a peaceful and prosperous world.
Do you know what defines a
Sorry, the whole thing of
peaceful
like
and
I didn't like
prosperous
it reminds me of the
world?
whole thing in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge series when the Pharaoh's always like the heart of the cards.
I think
and
it
then
means
it's like, how did you
people
win?
can
It's
take
like,
care
oh,
of themselves
Yugi, I just did what you said and I believe in the heart of the
have a place
cards.
to
And the
call
Pharaoh turns
home.
around and he goes, heart of the what now? We're like, the heart of the cards. It's like, I know, I just made that up.
I'm a
He's like, I just
resonator
made that
too.
up. I was like, oh my god.
I
what
have
are
a
you doing?
strong forte. Look!
Is this flame manipulation?
I understand that little Creo is like unwell, but like, you know, the consumer in me wishes that he had more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Bridge series.
Such a fearful power. If not used wisely, it may engulf you in return. Without proper guidance, you will eventually be reduced to ashes. Alas, perhaps this is fate.
I'm not gonna pronounce that guy's name because I'm dyslexic as hell, so we're just gonna call him Sir Patrick Stewart from now on, and yeah. Sir Patrick Stewart, bestow upon me your wise words.
I can teach you how to control your power, but in this world of
Oh, no, he's
ups and
Professor X.
downs, relying solely on brute force will not get you far.
He's literally Professor X. Professor Xavier.
If you long for a peaceful and prosperous world,
So
you
we're just
must
gonna call
utilize your own
Professor X, there we
intellect to choose, strategize, and shape the future you desire. Come over, child.
I don't know.
You
Professor
bear
Xavier
the
or Sir Patrick
powers
Stewart?
of flame manipulation. A phoenix born from fire. One that shall bring peace to this world. From this day on, your name will be Changli.
Whoop! Does she lose the thing on
You
her
have to
shoulders
go,
when
Master.
she gets more fiery?
My time in this world is up, my
Does
child.
her clothes get removed the more
I
power
have
she
my
builds
own
up? I just noticed that.
destination to head to. I can only accompany you so far on this journey.
Don't worry, Professor X. We got this.
Are you going to a dangerous place alone? Why can't I go with you?
This is literally right. I'm not hallucinating. This is literally Professor X, X-Men
It's
with
not
Jean
your
Grey.
turn
That's all
to
that's
go
happening
there
here.
Yet, Changli. You are a very gifted child, and you will surely achieve greatness one day. But the price you pay for forcefully employing your forte can never be erased.
Yes. I understand.
I just wanted to rotate the camera, bro. Fact. Yeah, fact. This is literally the story of Jean Grey and Professor X.
Ponder carefully, plan meticulously, and shield yourself wisely. For when you have grown into the person you aspire to become, your impact on this world shall be great.
Like, I'm not complaining. Like, I always loved the concept
Changli
of
will remember
the Phoenix
your teachings by heart, Master.
in X-Men. It's just overused as a plot device
But, Master,
so often. That's
this
unfortunate.
person you want me to find, how should I find them?
When the time
I think we can all agree, though, that Scott Summers is a pathetic man. Didn't deserve to lead the X-Men at all.
You need only use your wisdom.
I
to
also
offer that person
want to
some
comprehend
necessary guidance.
the fact that Scott Summers, aka Cyclops,
She
married
is
Jean
the
Grey,
only one who can
the
truly
Phoenix
change
incarnate,
this
a
world.
cosmic entity of
You
creation and
must
destruction.
find and help her
One of the most powerful telekinetics and psychics in the universe.
this way.
And he decided to
The
cheat
world
on
of
her
prosperity
with
you
Emma
seek
Frost
will soon
and didn't
be
think she
within
would find out.
reach.
How stupid do you have to be?
Found that person, Master. This Weichi board.
Like, bro.
And the Sonorosphere. They are both a puzzle and an answer. The end of the Sonorosphere. Turns out it's exactly where she is.
Alright, door. Oh, light puzzle, okay.
I guess this is another riddle from my master.
Doop. Okay, let's have a look. So. Not that one anyway. So it should be this one. What we should do is we should put it here. Yeah, and then you can put one over there. I'm good with puzzles. Take that one. And then
Make it fast.
come on. There we go. Do one more, and we're good. What did that do? Oh, for a second I thought I did it wrong, because nothing happened. Wing. Whee. It's weird because it's actually us. Because of timey-wimey bullshit, we were the actual person that she met at the time. It was literally us. Not like our past timey-wimey self or something. You okay, little one?
I'm fine.
Yeah? You sure?
I think I'm remembering something. But it's all just a blur. I can't make out any clear images. I've been looking for something for a long, long time.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. I just remember that it's very, very important. Something that can change the world.
Like pizza?
But I'm starting to wonder why
Or
I'm even
pancakes?
here. Everything looks so different from what I remember.
Is her little self remembering stuff from her future self?
Why do you look so familiar? We've never met before.
Maybe we met in the future. Oh. Missing part of the device.
We might be able to open that door with it.
Magically appeared.
What will we
Alright,
find
won't
behind
question
that
it.
door?
Will we find a big boss? Maybe it's what you're looking for. That is true. That's a clever way. Yeah, might be. Might be.
Yeah. I hope so.
I feel so bad for her covered in bandages and little burnt clothing. Oh, box! I'm like a fucking magpie. It's like I've talked about how my sympathies for the child, and then suddenly, box.
Not bad. Found any
Box?
keepers?
Box, 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 box. Oh, cutscene, maybe?
A scheme might be grander than not to vanquish malevolence in its nascent guise.
Master?
Changli, you have
this
done
is cool.
well. Now that you have found the answers you seek, it is time to begin your journey.
It reminds me of Elden Ring, the underground city with all the stars.
The choices you make and the plans you lay out.
To become one.
Leads to that future.
Oh. This is cool. I like this.
Changli.
You're back.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
See what I mean with all the stars? It's cool. Oh. Alright, here comes the bad guy.
This place! Run! It's a trap! They played us!
Oh. Oh, it's one of these fucking light-bearing fucking... I hate these things. I hate the big kitties.
Don't blink!
Bad kitty.
Target confirmed.
Damn it. Moving the right way. Come on.
Feel my wrath!
Let's do this another way.
Zap strength. It's
I
our
find it's
current
faster to swap characters than it is to
Watch and
recover.
learn. Take four.
I might actually just kill it. I was kind of hoping to get to use her ult.
From defense to offense. My blade yearns.
Don't die before I get to use my ult.
Be reduced
Yes!
to cinders. Mind's eye.
Let's miss.
Ten pieces.
No. It's not taking damage. What's going on?
Fury boils!
Huh? Did I kill it too fast?
Silence!
Did it reset?
Let's do this another way.
Get down here, kitty. Didn't know about that. I've never seen that move before.
Time to wrap it up.
Let's do this another way.
Take four. Beckon the divine flame.
Alright. Die, you motherfucker. Okay. Cutscene. Step! This kitty doesn't have ice damage. Oh, that's cheating. One of these bastards is hard enough. Yeah, where's the ice damage coming from? Oh. Are we gonna get a cool cutscene? Oh. We don't want you to go hurting yourself. I'm so enthralled by this character.
Don't worry.
Oh.
This game is almost over.
No keys. Hello, Ivan. Welcome in. Aw. Are you a bit sleepy?
Can you feel it? It's warm. Doesn't hurt at all. See?
She's like a ponyta. The ponyta likes you and trusts you. Its fire doesn't hurt you. No kiss again. How you been, Ivan?
It's so beautiful. Wooly, this is the miracle we've been waiting to see.
Let's gotta sleep. 1 second, I gotta move
It's
around.
hope, reborn after destruction.
Fooling.
No kiss! Because she's dying, so, you know, get all them smoochies in.
It's over.
Did you find what you were looking for?
And then we blew it up.
Thank you for your help. The Midnight Rangers have successfully apprehended all remaining Fraxidus members in the mountains.
Alright,
effects of
save the
temporal
village,
disruption
Patrick.
have now vanished.
And potentially
I
time and
lost
space.
all contact with you during
Again.
this whole time. Did you run into any trouble?
I really wish people would stop putting their dick in time.
Temporal disruption hidden inside a sonorosphere.
Yeah. I called it. It was a
Sense
sonorosphere.
now why it stayed hidden for so long. I never thought the solution
I
would
just
be
couldn't
to
remember what a
burn down
sonorosphere
the
was actually called
entire
until they said it.
sonorosphere from the inside. You went too far back there, Changli.
Yeah, about your condition.
I know my limits.
Go say thank you.
Rover. Lady Changli.
So I feel like Changli, basically, the more she
Wooly
uses
is
her power,
fine
the
now,
more...
thanks to his doctor's help. As for me, well, at least I can still
Sorry, one
walk a
sec.
bit. After all, it's been almost 5 days.
Everything on my arm. It's bugging me. Come on. Got it. Already been 5 days. Yeah, we were in there for 5 days. We didn't even notice it.
I never properly
I
thanked
feel like
you
it is
for
the
bringing
more
me
of her
back to
power she
Hongzhen.
uses, the more it kind of
I
kills her
heard
kind of
about the
thing.
attack
Like it's
by the Fraxidus in
an
the mountains.
all-consuming fire.
I'm so sorry.
No need for that. I understand. The Fraxidus had their eyes on the same thing we did. They've been planning an ambush on us for a long time. Why would we blame it on you?
We will never forget how you saved us. You gave us the opportunity to witness such a breathtaking sight. Thanks to your help, this journey holds no regrets for me.
As for the truth behind the so-called secret of immortality, Fooling has told me everything. I had a gut feeling it would turn out to be a disappointment, but I couldn't
You
give
have
up.
to try.
And in the end, I lost sight of why I even started this journey. But this isn't the first time this has happened. Let's just call it another adventure coming to an end. I've talked about it with Fooling. From now on, I'll take her on more trips to see more new places together.
All right, he's decided to actually spend the time that she has left with her.
Until
adventuring and
the
making
day
memories
when
rather
I
than
can no
spending the
longer
entire
hold a
time running
pen.
around trying to find a stupid miracle
I've
cure.
already talked to the folks at the publishing house, and they're happy to let me continue painting for them. My eventual departure may be unavoidable, but I want to give it my all until the very end.
Make as many memories as possible. Yeah, no matter what. Take care. Yeah, even if...
I know you have already looked past death, but remember...
I'm still
there
not
are
used to,
people
like, a
who
main
care
character
about
and a
you.
gotcha game talking.
They want you to live on and be happy.
As frequently as Rover does.
Yes,
They do a
I
lot in Zenless Zone
understand.
Zero because it's cutscenes.
Sometimes I wish we could stay together a little longer.
Oh,
If
bad.
only for a while.
Barra report. Guess what? You're getting recorded.
Of course, fooling. We've always been.
It's not time to be sad yet, is it?
How do we just... Where's the... I haven't done this in
I've
so long.
compiled a list of renowned doctors
is.
in Huanglong. They're highly skilled and may offer assistance for your medical condition, which is
report.
challenging but not impossible to cure.
Lady Changli, I truly
It's a
can't
bot.
thank you enough.
No need for thanks. If you're feeling generous and want to repay me, I hope to see Fu Ling's work in the next issue of Artists of Huanglong. Everyone's been missing seeing their favorite landscape artists' work lately.
I verified the information that is truthful. Submit report. Block. Close. Alright, everyone's missing. Yes. There you go. What I love is that because I have...
Are you surprised? Well,
because
now
I
I'm
have
curious.
links
What
blocked
kind
in
of a
chat, they
person
come in
do
and they're like,
you see
oh,
me
they don't even
as?
get to advertise. You know what I mean?
Now
What
that
I'm
the
curious,
situation has
though,
been resolved, you should return to Hongzhen. You deserve some good rest. After going through so much,
Curious.
you must be exhausted, Rover.
Let me check something. And we're going to Twitch. Because I've been curious, because, like, I've been wondering... Whoa, shut up. Oh, wow.
Oh wow, yeah, it literally is.
So I went to Google the person, 'cause I can't click on them anymore because I banned them and blocked them and all that kind of stuff, but, damn, I wanted to see... Can I see that? No, it's grand. Never mind, it's not important. I just wanted to... Because I've been noticing that basically, like, a lot of the accounts that are coming in offering bot shit are not actually, like... Because I've got stuff in where, like, a brand new account can't come in, and, like... A brand new account can't come in and, like, drop messages and then feck off and all that kind of stuff, so... And you need, like, a verified phone number and X, Y, and Z, and... A lot of these things I've noticed, they're not. It looks like they're just hacked accounts, and I was curious. Are you still gonna be okay?
Well, it wouldn't hurt to have
I do have faith
more
in you,
faith in
but
me.
like I'm also concerned for your
It's
health.
getting
Like,
late.
you know, I don't want you
Maybe we should wait
exploding.
until we get back to discuss anything else.
Alright. Boop. Alright, I will finish this up tomorrow. Thank you everybody for joining in. For those of you on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and all that other stuff. For those of you on Twitter, please do hang out. We're going to go raid out. Let me see if I can find the raid channel and see who's online. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 PM GMT for more Wuthering Waves. We'll finish off the quest and then we'll probably do some holograms maybe. And yeah, we'll see how that's going. Who is on currently? We are going to raid into Straker Things. They are currently trying the Fallout 4 London mod. So,
I did
we'll
read
go check
about
them
it.
out for that. So please do hang around. Please do go say hello, and I will talk to you all again tomorrow. And then don't remember that Wednesday and Thursday we're doing Elden Ring DLC. So I will see you all then. Bye. And for those of you who didn't raid out, I'm just gonna sit here and look at you awkwardly.
But yeah, if you need to run,
It's gonna be
pal,
really
I
awkward
do
because